can you send an extra $2,000 this month? I want to buy Tyler a new school uniform. We just sent this month's payment last week. That's why I'm asking for more. Tyler hit a growth spurt and needs new uniforms. I understand, but an extra $2,000 is a significant amount. Is there any way you can manage with a smaller amount? It's fine to spend a little extra for your precious grandson, right? Of course I love Tyler, but I also have to consider our own financial situation. David's salary hasn't increased in years. Oh, so you're refusing your daughter-in-law's request? I'm not refusing, I'm just trying to be realistic. We've been sending $1,000 every month for 10 years now. Surely you've been able to save something from that. What are you implying? That you don't want to help your son and his wife? That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just wondering if you really still need our support at this point. Your lives should be more stable now compared to 10 years ago. Have you forgotten why these payments started? David failed at changing jobs because of your influence, and that's why we struggled. Now you're abandoning that responsibility? Are you going to abandon us as David's mother? Susan, that was a long time ago. The kids are older now, and this was supposed to be a promotion-focused career change. I supported David's job change, but then the new company's performance tanked right after. His salary ended up lower than his previous job, and we're really struggling. Struggling? That's a matter of perspective. The bankruptcy wasn't anyone's fault, and David is working hard. Besides, I heard he's getting promoted soon. Helen, you really don't understand. Even with the promotion, David's salary won't increase. That's why we still need the regular payments. Let me verify something. You really won't help with the extra amount? If things are that tight, why don't you get a job and help out Susan? I have to explain this again? I need to be a stay-at-home mom to support my husband who works long hours for low pay. Tyler is focused on soccer and leaves all the housework to me. Even if I wanted to work, I'm not in a position to. I see. Well, I'll have to discuss this with David's father. We'll let you know our decision soon. Fine, but please remember, this is for your grandson. I hope you'll seriously consider helping us out, as his grandmother.
Hey Grandma, is it okay if I stay at your place at the end of this month? Just me for the weekend.
Of course, Tyler. You know you're always welcome here, but what's the occasion?
Actually, I got invited to practice with a college team. They saw me play my last soccer match and want me to join their practice session.
That's wonderful news. Sounds like they're scouting you. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Grandma. The place is perfect. It's only a 15-minute walk to the college. Could I stay over the night before? Even the first bus would cut it close from home.
Absolutely. Stay as long as you need. I'll make sure the guest room is all ready for you.
You're the best. But make sure to get permission from Mom and Dad.
Of course. I'll check with them. I'm sure they'll be thrilled about this opportunity for you.
Yeah, about that. I'll just ask Dad for permission. Mom's always difficult about it. She never agrees.
Really? Why would your mother object to such a great opportunity?
She says I should just take the first bus if it works. That it will be an inconvenience for you.
An inconvenience? Not at all. I'd be delighted to have you stay.
I know, right? She keeps saying you'd be bothered by it.
Well, that's simply not true. You know how much I love having you over.
Thanks for understanding, Grandma. You're always so supportive of my soccer.
Of course, dear. I know how much it means to you.
Hey, since we're talking about it, want to come watch my practice? I might get to play in a practice match. Plus, I can show you the new cleats Dad bought me.
Your dad bought you new cleats? That's great!
Yeah, Dad's being super generous since he's getting promoted. Did you know about his promotion, Grandma? He might become vice president of the company.
Vice president? That's news to me. I heard something about a promotion, but I didn't realize it was such a big one.
Yep, he's really moving up. Says since his salary's going up, he'll buy me whatever I want. He even got me a new bag and everything.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm so happy for him, and for you.
It's great. Dad's being generous, Mom's in a good mood every day, my soccer's going well. Everything's perfect.
It certainly sounds like it. I'm thrilled for all of you.
Thanks, Grandma. So, see you in a couple weeks?
Absolutely. I'll be counting down the days. Love you. Susan, I need to check something with you. Is David really becoming vice president with a big salary increase? You've been telling me his salary hasn't increased and you're struggling financially. What? Who told you that? Tyler mentioned it when we were discussing his upcoming visit. He said David's been very generous lately due to his promotion. Oh, you know how kids exaggerate. It's not a big promotion, just a small raise. Really? Because Tyler made it sound quite significant. He mentioned David buying him expensive gifts and you being in a great mood. Well, maybe I misunderstood then. Looking forward to having Tyler stay at the end of the month. Don't forget, I'll make your favorite lasagna. I know how much you miss Grandma's cooking. Susan, let's not change the subject. I need you to be honest with me about David's promotion and your financial situation. Honest? I have been honest. It's a small raise, nothing more. We're still struggling. Then why is Tyler saying otherwise? It doesn't add up. I don't know, Helen. Maybe he misunderstood something David said. You know how kids can misinterpret things. It seems quite clear from what Tyler said. David's becoming VP with a substantial raise, and you've been spending freely, yet you're still asking for money from us? That's not, it's complicated, Helen. Complicated? I think it's quite simple. Either you've been lying to me about your financial situation, or you're lying to Tyler about the promotion. Which is it? I'm not lying to anyone. This is a misunderstanding. Then explain it to me, because right now it looks like you've been taking advantage of our generosity for years. That's not true. We needed that money, every cent of it. Needed it for what exactly? If David's been making good money for a while now, where has our money been going? Susan, I'm waiting for an explanation. Fine, you want the truth? Yes, David got a promotion a while back, and yes, our financial situation has improved, but we got used to a certain lifestyle and it's been hard to adjust. So you've been, what, using our money for extras, while telling us you can barely make ends meet? It's not that simple. Do you know how hard it is to keep up appearances? The pressure I'm under as a VP's wife? The pressure to deceive your family, to take money from your husband's elderly parents under false pretenses? I didn't mean for it to go on this long. I thought I could wean us off slowly, that you wouldn't notice. Wouldn't notice? Susan, this is $1,000 a month we're talking about, for years! I know. It was wrong of me. I'm sorry. Sorry isn't going to cut it, Susan. This is a massive betrayal of trust. I don't even know what to say to you right now. Please, Helen, let's just forget about this. I'll stop asking for money and we can move on. Move on? You think it's that easy? After you've been lying to us for God knows how long? What do you want me to say? I messed up, badly, but we're family. We can get past this. Family? You haven't been treating us like family, Susan. You've been treating us like your personal piggy bank. That's not fair, Helen. I do care about you and David's dad. You have a funny way of showing it. Lying, manipulating, stealing from us. I didn't steal. You gave us that money. Under false pretenses, because you lied about needing it. Okay, I lied. I admit it. But I was going to tell you eventually. When? When were you planning on coming clean? Or were you just going to keep taking our money until we died? Of course not. How can you even suggest that? How can I not, given what you've done? You've shown absolutely no remorse, Susan. Just excuses and deflections. That's not true. I am sorry. Deeply sorry. I never meant to hurt you. But you did hurt us, Susan. Badly. This isn't something I can just forgive and forget. What are you saying, Helen? What does this mean for us? Honestly, I don't know. I need time to process this, to talk to David's father and figure out what we're going to do. Please, Helen, don't do anything rash. We can work this out. I know we can. I'm not making any promises, Susan. You've broken my trust in a profound way. I don't know if it can be repaired. I'll do anything, Helen. Anything to make this right. I appreciate you saying that, but right now, I need space. I can't even look at you without feeling sick to my stomach. I understand. I'll give you all the space and time you need. Just know that I'm truly, deeply sorry. I hear you, Susan, but sorry doesn't undo years of deception. I'll be in touch when I'm ready to talk further. Okay, I'll be here whenever you're ready. And Helen, thank you for at least hearing me out. Don't thank me yet, Susan. This conversation is far from over.
Mom's the one who will end up alone. This is the worst. I can't believe this. How disgusting my own mother would do this.
Tyler, is everything okay?
No, Grandma, it's not. I just found out what Mom's been doing. I can't believe her.
What do you mean? What has your mother done?
She's been lying to you, Grandma. About the money. About everything.
Lying? What are you talking about?
I overheard her on the phone. She was talking about how she's been taking your money even though we don't need it. She's been using it for herself.
Oh, Tyler, I'm so sorry you had to find out like this.
I'm sorry too, Grandma. Sorry that Mom's been treating you like this. It's not right.
No, it's not. But it's not your fault, Tyler. None of this is on you.
I know, but I still feel terrible. She's my mom, you know? How could she do this to our family?
I don't know, Tyler. I truly don't. I'm struggling to understand it myself.
Dad's going to be so upset when he finds out. He's going to tear our family apart.
Tyler, listen to me. Your dad loves you, no matter what. This isn't going to change that.
But it will change everything else. How can we trust Mom again after this?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Trust is a fragile thing, and once it's broken, it's very hard to repair.
I don't think I can even look at her right now. I'm so angry and hurt.
That's understandable. You have every right to feel that way.
Grandma, can I ask you something?
Of course, dear. Anything.
Would it be okay if I stayed with you for a while? I don't think I can be around Mom right now.
Oh, Tyler, of course you can stay with me, for as long as you need.
Thanks, Grandma. I knew I could count on you.
Always, Tyler. I'll always be here for you, no matter what.
I know. I'm here for you too. We'll get through this together.
Yes, we will. It won't be easy, but we'll figure it out.
I love you, Grandma. Thanks for being the one person I can always rely on.
I love you too, Tyler. More than you could ever know.
I'm gonna go pack a bag. I'll be over in a bit, okay?
Okay, dear. Drive safe. I'll have dinner waiting for you.
Sounds perfect. See you soon, Grandma.
See you soon, Tyler. Everything will be alright, I promise. Helen, have you heard from Tyler? He hasn't come home and he's not answering my calls. Yes, Tyler is with me. He arrived last night. Last night? Why didn't you tell me? I've been worried sick. Tyler asked me not to say anything. He's very upset, Susan. Upset? About what? What's going on? He overheard your phone call, Susan. He knows about the money. Oh no. No. This can't be happening. But it is happening, Susan. The truth is out, and now we all have to deal with the consequences. Helen, please, you have to let me talk to him. I need to explain. Explain what exactly? How you've been lying to all of us for years? It's not like that. It's complicated, Helen. Please, just let me talk to my son. I'm sorry, Susan, but I can't do that. Tyler has made it very clear he doesn't want to see or talk to you right now. You can't keep me from my own child, Helen. I'm his mother. A mother who has betrayed his trust in the worst way possible. Tyler needs time, Susan. Time to process all of this. Process it? He's a child. He needs his mother. He's not a little boy anymore, Susan. He's old enough to make his own decisions, and he's decided he needs space from you. Space? He's my son. I have a right to see him. You're right, you are his mother. But right now, he feels safer and more comfortable here with me. I have to respect his wishes. This is ridiculous. I'm coming over there right now. Susan, I don't think that's a good idea. Tyler doesn't want to see you. I don't care. I'm his mother, and I'm coming to get him. Susan, please, don't make this harder than it already is. If you come over here, you'll only upset Tyler more. You can't stop me, Helen. I'm on my way. Susan, I'm begging you, please reconsider. Think about what's best for Tyler. I am thinking about what's best for Tyler, and that's being with his mother. Is it, Susan? Is that really what's best for him, or is that what's best for you? How dare you question my motives as a mother? Everything I do is for my son. Everything, including lying to him and his grandparents for years, including stealing from his father's elderly parents. Stealing? I didn't steal anything. You gave us that money. Under false pretenses, Susan, because you lied about needing it. I did what I had to do for my family, Helen. You wouldn't understand. You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand how you could betray your family like this. Betray? I've been holding this family together. Do you have any idea the pressure I'm under? The pressure to keep up appearances, to live a lifestyle you can't afford. That's no excuse, Susan. It's not about appearances. It's about providing for my son, giving him the best life possible. At what cost, Susan? At the cost of your integrity, your relationships? Don't you lecture me about relationships. You've always hated me, always thought I wasn't good enough for your son. This has nothing to do with my feelings for you, Susan. This is about your actions and the consequences of those actions. The consequences? What about the consequences of your son failing to provide for his family? What about the consequences of your interference in our lives? My interference? Susan, we've been nothing but supportive of you and David, financially and otherwise. Supportive? You've been controlling, always trying to tell us how to live our lives. If by controlling you mean trying to ensure that our grandchild has a stable and secure life, then yes, I suppose we have been controlling. Stable? Secure? How dare you imply that I don't provide that for my son? I'm not implying anything, Susan. I'm stating facts. The fact is, you've been lying and stealing from your family. I'm done with this conversation. I'm coming to get my son, and you can't stop me. Susan, please, don't do this. Think about what you're doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm getting my son back. And then what, Susan? What happens after that? We go back to our lives, and we forget this ever happened. You really think it's going to be that easy? That Tyler will just forget what you've done? He will if you stop poisoning him against me. This is all you're doing, Helen. My doing? Susan, take some responsibility for your actions. This is on you, nobody else. I I'm done talking. I'll be there in 10 minutes, and I'm taking Tyler home.
Susan, if you come over here, I will have no choice but to call the police. I won't let you upset Tyler any further.
The police? You would really do that to your own family?
To protect my grandson from further harm, yes, I absolutely would.
This isn't over, Helen. I will get my son back, one way or another.
Susan, please, I'm begging you. Just give Tyler some time. Let him process this.
I'm his mother, Helen. He needs me.
I know you love him, Susan, but right now, he needs space from you. Can't you see that?
All I see is you turning my son against me. This isn't the end, Helen. I'll be back.
Susan, please, don't make this any worse than it already is.
You've left me no choice, Helen. You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Your lawyer? Susan, let's not escalate this any further.
You escalated this the moment you decided to keep my son from me. This means war, Helen.
War? Susan, please, think about what you're saying. Think about Tyler.
I am thinking about Tyler, and I'm thinking about how I'm going to make you pay for this.
Susan, I'm going to say this one last time. Leave Tyler alone. Give him the space he needs.
Or what, Helen? What will you do?
I'll do whatever I have to protect Tyler, even if that means protecting him from you.
You'll regret this, Helen. I promise you that.
I already have many regrets, Susan, but protecting my grandson will never be one of them.
This isn't over, not by a long shot.
Goodbye, Susan. I pray you find peace and clarity.
Save your prayers, Helen. You're going to need them.
Susan signed a pledge to repay the misused funds at $1,000 per month. I hope this helps them understand how hard I've been trying.
She should pay back every cent, Grandma. She really shouldn't have done that.
I agree, Tyler, but I'm trying to find a path forward for all of us.
Path forward? Grandma, she lied to us for years. She stole from you and Grandpa.
I know, dear, and I'm not excusing her actions, but she is still your mother.
Mother who betrayed her family. Mother who chose money over honesty.
I understand your anger, Tyler. Truly, I do. But holding on to that anger will only hurt you in the end.
How can I not be angry? She's torn our family apart.
I know it feels that way now, but we will heal, Tyler. It will take time, but we will heal.
I don't know if I can ever forgive her, Grandma. The way she treated you. The way she lied to us.
Forgiveness isn't about excusing her actions, Tyler. It's about freeing yourself from the pain and anger.
I'll try, Grandma. But it's gonna take a long time.
And that's okay, dear. There's no timeline for grief and healing.
I'm just glad I have you, Grandma. I don't know what I would do without you.
I'll always be here for you, Tyler, no matter what.
I know, Grandma. I'm here for you, too.
We'll get through this together, dear. One day at a time.
One day at a time? I like that.
It's the only way forward, Tyler. One step, one day at a time.
Thanks, Grandma, for everything.
You never have to thank me, Tyler. That's what family is for.
Still, I appreciate you more than you could ever know.
And I you, my dear grandson. And I you.
I love you, Grandma.
I love you too, Tyler. Always and forever.
Always and forever.
Now, how about I make us some of my famous lasagna for dinner?
That sounds perfect, Grandma. Absolutely perfect.
Wonderful. I'll get started on that. Why don't you unpack and settle in?
Will do, Grandma. Thanks again for everything.
Anytime, dear. Anytime at all.
You're the best, Grandma.
No, Tyler. You're the best. Don't ever forget that.
I won't, Grandma, I promise.
Good. Now off you go. Dinner will be ready soon.
Can't wait, Grandma. Can't wait.
Subsequently, David and Susan divorced, and Susan was forced out of their home, thanks to Tyler saying, "I don't need money for clothes anymore, please return Grandma's money." Susan signed a pledge to repay the misused funds at $1,000 per month. I hope this helps them understand how hard I've been trying. Later, David sold their house and told me, "This is thanks for everything. Use it for your retirement." Thanks to that money, I'm planning to join a local gym. I need to stay healthy to support my busy son and grandson, and to live a long life.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Sarah, how are your injuries? You had quite a lot of swelling all over.
How do you think I am? I was hit full force with a baseball bat from behind.
You don't need to be so hostile about it. I already said I was sorry.
Sorry doesn't fix a broken bone.
Oh, right.
What exactly did I do? I have no idea why you attacked me, Amy. Do you have some kind of grudge against me?
No, that's not it. It was just a misunderstanding. I'm really sorry, but I didn't mean any harm.
You attacked me with a baseball bat. How is that not meaning harm?
I was just trying to protect my relationship.
What? You attacked someone over a misunderstanding?
I thought you were Tom's mistress, so I just kind of attacked you. I didn't mean to use the bat on purpose.
Who keeps a bat ready for attacking people?
It wasn't like that. I just happened to have it nearby.
That's not making this any better.
Look, I've been cheated on before. I just got scared when I saw the signs.
How could you possibly mistake me for his mistress? I was just coming to deliver a wedding gift. Then I got attacked from behind the moment I opened the door.
Well, Tom was acting suspicious. He went to work like normal today, but when I checked his GPS, he was suddenly at home for some reason.
GPS?
People hide affairs all the time. I had to be sure.
Putting a GPS on your boyfriend is not normal relationship behavior.
When I quickly checked the cameras I installed in the house, he was making coffee for 2 people. Isn't that exactly what someone would do when having a secret date at home?
Wait a minute. What do you mean by GPS and cameras? Are you monitoring Tom with such dangerous things all the time?
Don't worry. I have his permission. I'm not installing GPS trackers and cameras without his consent.
You actually asked him about this.
Of course. I'm not some kind of stalker.
I don't think that's the issue here.
Tom understands that I need this for my peace of mind.
Need what exactly? To spy on him 24/7?
I just love him a bit more intensely than others. I want to know everything about where my loved one is and what they're doing.
Everything?
Is it wrong to want to know everything about the person you love?
Yes, people need privacy.
All my previous boyfriends broke up with me because of how intense my love is, but Tom accepted me for who I am. He told me I could use GPS and cameras however I wanted.
I didn't know my brother had that kind of backbone.
He's different from the others. He understands real love.
This isn't love. This is control.
Anyway, that's why I trusted Tom, but I never thought he would cheat so brazenly. I was so shocked and panicked that my mind went blank, and before I knew it, I was holding the bat.
First of all, it's scary that you keep a bat within reach.
It's just for self-defense.
Against what? Your imagination?
I quickly called Tom and casually got him to leave the house, planning to ambush his mistress while he was gone.
You planned this attack?
I had to know the truth!
And that's when you attacked me, who knew nothing about this, mistaking me for his mistress and hitting me full force with a bat from behind.
When you say it like that, it sounds worse than it was.
How else should I say it? You assaulted me.
I'm really sorry, but I didn't mean any harm, so you'll forgive me, right? You won't tell Tom about this, right?
What?
We're going to be sisters soon. Sisters forgive each other.
Sisters don't break each other's bones.
Anyone can make a mistake, right? So let's just keep this between us.
Keep it secret. I'm seriously injured here.
Seriously injured is an exaggeration. It's just a broken bone in your right hand.
That's not just anything.
You're making such a big deal out of this.
Because it is a big deal.
Oh, come on. Everything that exists breaks eventually. Bones break sometimes too.
Seriously?
Look, I'll make it up to you at the wedding. You can have an extra slice of cake.
Are you seriously trying to bribe me with cake after breaking my hand?
So anyway, let's be generous about this. I mistook you for my husband's mistress. Silly me. But since we're going to be family, you can forgive me, right?
We're not family yet.
Huh?
You casually called him your husband, but you're not married to Tom yet, are you? Don't try to use that we're family privilege, because we're not.
But we're getting married this month, so it's just a matter of time before we're family.
Do you really think the marriage is still going ahead after this?
What?
You injured your fiancé's sister. I had a long business trip planned for this month too, and now I have a broken bone. That's why I came early to give the wedding gift, but I never expected this to happen.
Are you saying you won't forgive me?
If you had sincerely apologized, things might be different, but Amy, the moment you realized it was me, you started yelling, remember? Don't do misleading things! Look what you made me do! Yada yada yada. Do you really think that's okay?
That was just, I was panicking when I realized my mistake!
For someone panicking, you handled it pretty calmly. You refused to let me call a taxi when I wanted to, forced me to leave, and told me to go home quickly before Tom found out.
I was trying to protect both of us.
You were trying to protect yourself.
Well,
How could I forgive someone who only thinks about covering up their tracks when there's an injured person right in front of them? I'm going to tell Tom everything, and I'm going to tell him I oppose this marriage.
no. I love Tom so much. I can't handle not being able to marry him. I just can't.
You should have thought about that before attacking his sister.
You don't understand how much I need him.
Well, I can't handle having someone like you as my brother's wife.
Please, I'll do anything.
Nothing you can do will change my mind.
And I can't handle that either. Go ahead and tell Tom everything if you dare. If you do, I'll break your left hand next.
What did you say?
You heard me. I'm not losing Tom over this.
Are you threatening me now?
I'm protecting my future.
By threatening more violence?
I have to do this or the wedding will be called off. I really love Tom. Sometimes I get so caught up in my love that I lose sight of everything else. But that's how much I love him. If anyone gets in the way of my love, I won't forgive them, even if they're family.
This isn't love. This is obsession.
You don't get to judge my love.
What a terrifying person you are, threatening your fiancé's sister.
You're the one threatening my happiness.
I'm trying to protect my brother.
From what? Someone who loves him completely?
From someone who attacks people with baseball bats.
That was one mistake.
A mistake that broke my hand.
I won't do anything if you keep quiet, so make absolutely sure you don't say anything unnecessary to Tom, okay?
Or what, you'll attack me again?
Just keep quiet and everything will be fine.
You're actually insane.
I'm just passionate about protecting what's mine.
Tom isn't your property.
He's my future husband.
Not if I can help it.
Just remember what I said about your left hand. I'd hate for you to have matching casts.
I can't believe you're like this.
I'm only like this because you're forcing me to be.
No one's forcing you to make threats.
Just promise you won't tell Tom. That's all you have to do.
And let my brother marry someone violent and unstable?
Last warning, Sarah. Keep your mouth shut.
Sarah, are you done with your urgent business? I was thinking of making fresh coffee.
Sorry, I can't make it today after all. I left your present at the front door. Could you pick it up?
Huh? You can't come?
I know we had plans, but...
Is everything okay?
I'm sorry. You even took a day off work.
Don't feel bad about that, but you never cancel last minute.
I know, I'm really sorry.
You're sure everything's all right?
I'm just not feeling well.
Don't worry about that. I'm happy about the wedding gift, but you're going abroad for work for a whole year, right? I wanted to spend some time together before that.
You really are such a sweet brother.
What's with that suddenly?
Just appreciating you.
You're acting strange.
Am I?
But having urgent business come up last minute, you're as busy as ever.
Yeah, I guess so.
Can't you stop by after you're done? It feels wrong to just take the gift. If you'd like, you can come over for dinner. We'd love to have you.
I really can't today.
Sarah, what's wrong?
I appreciate the thought. Actually, I got injured. It's a pretty bad injury too, so eating would be difficult.
What? An injury? Wait, was your urgent business actually an accident? Did you get into an accident on your way here?
Something like that, but it's nothing serious, so don't worry about it. Well, see you next time.
Wait a second. Hey, this injury, does it have anything to do with Amy?
Huh?
No need to answer. I'm sure you were told not to say anything.
Tom, do you know something?
Well, not exactly, but I've been noticing some suspicious things lately. Recently, more and more of my friends have been keeping their distance in an unnatural way.
Really?
Did Amy say something to you?
I can't.
At first, I thought I might have done something wrong, but I couldn't think of anything. One thing they all had in common was that it happened after I introduced them to Amy.
To Amy?
When I asked what Amy did, no one would tell me, but the pattern was always the same. They'd suddenly cancel plans, become unavailable, and then things would get awkward and we'd drift apart.
That was happening?
You're doing the same thing now, aren't you?
Tom.
It's suspicious enough that I'm gonna do some investigating on my own. If Amy was involved in your injury, I'm really sorry. I'll pay for your medical treatment, so please tell me how bad the injury is. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Sarah, you told Tom something unnecessary, didn't you? He just told me he wants to postpone the marriage.
I didn't say anything. I'm keeping my promise because I don't want to get injured again.
Then why is he suddenly acting different?
Maybe he's finally saying who you really are.
Stop lying, you betraying old hag.
Excuse me?
You must have told him. He's acting completely different.
I told you I didn't say anything.
He's saying he needs time to think.
That's not my fault.
This situation doesn't make sense unless you snitched. You probably think I won't do anything, right? You're underestimating me, thinking I'm all talk.
I'm not lying.
You think you're so clever.
I haven't said anything to Tom.
Then why won't he answer my calls?
That's between you and him.
Then go convince Tom right now. Tell him to marry me. If you don't, I'll really break your left hand.
More threats? Really?
I mean it this time.
You're just proving why he shouldn't marry you.
We belong together. We're getting married no matter what you do to sabotage our love.
Who would marry someone like you? The engagement is off, you violent woman!
Huh?
I'm completely disgusted by you. Threatening my sister like this, it's beyond inhuman!
Wait a minute. Tom, why? Why are you here?
Thought something was off with Sarah.
What do you mean?
I was visiting my sister's house. I wanted to check on her injury.
You were there the whole time?
I read everything.
But Sarah didn't tell you anything about what happened.
No, she wouldn't tell me anything no matter how much I asked.
Then how?
Then your WhatsApp message came at just the right time.
What?
I saw all your previous conversations with my sister.
All of them?
Every single threatening message.
I can explain.
Do you even understand what you did? Attacking someone with a baseball bat and injuring them? That's straight up criminal!
But it wasn't on purpose. You saw all our messages, right? It was just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding that led to violence?
Come on, Tom. It was just a mistake.
So if it's a misunderstanding, anything goes? It's okay to attack someone from behind with a bat? It's fine to break someone's bones?
I thought she was your mistress.
That makes it worse!
Well,
Even if she had been, which is ridiculous, you think violence is the answer?
I was protecting our relationship.
I can't be with someone who puts my family in danger. I can't be with someone who hurts people and then acts like it's no big deal. And I definitely can't be with someone who makes threats. 3 strikes and you're out. The engagement is over.
No, we were supposed to get married. I won't accept breaking off the engagement.
You don't get a choice in this.
But I love you.
Well, I don't want to marry a violent woman like you.
Don't say that. I just got carried away because I love you so much. Please don't say we're breaking up.
Love doesn't hurt people.
I knew you'd understand if I explained.
I knew your love was intense before, but this is way over the line. I can't handle your kind of love anymore.
I'll properly apologize to Sarah. And just now, I was just trying to scare her a little. It was a joke. I wasn't really going to hurt her. Of course, I've been worried about Sarah's injury too.
What? Worried? I heard you haven't contacted her once since you injured her.
That's not true. I texted her right after.
To threaten her into silence?
I was too scared to ask about her injury. She must be so angry that I broke her bone over a misunderstanding. And it's the first time I've ever hurt someone, so I didn't know what to do.
First time, huh?
Yes, this is my first time. I just didn't want anyone to take you away because I love you so much. So when I thought you were cheating, I just lost it. But once we're married, I'll never do anything this stupid again. Actually, you should marry me quickly to help me feel secure.
Are you kidding me? How can you demand marriage in this situation? I'm beyond disgusted. I actually despise you, you violent liar. I will never marry you.
How dare you call me a violent liar? Okay, I swung a bat, but I never lied.
Are you still gonna keep lying? I know you attacked and threatened my friends!
What?
Apparently, every time I introduced you as my fiancé, you'd secretly tell my friends, don't contact Tom anymore. Stay away from what's mine.
They promised not to tell.
How do you know about that? I told them to never tell you.
Yeah, they kept their promise. No one told me directly. I just prepared papers with yes and no written on them. Then I had them point to their answers to my questions. Some of them got into arguments with you, and you even raised your hand against my friends. One of them told me you chased them around with a baseball bat. No way. You know everything.
How could you say this was your first time hurting someone after doing all this? Because of you, I almost lost my friends. If you had hit my sister in a worse spot, I might have lost her too.
Look, I didn't mean any harm. I just went overboard because I love you so much. In fact, you won't find another girl who loves you this much. You'll regret breaking up with me.
Actually, if you love me that much, then break up with me. The person you love wants this. If you really love me that much, you'll break up with me, right?
What?
Whatever you say, the marriage is off. We'll have a formal discussion with both families soon. My feelings won't change, so be prepared.
Look what you've done! The engagement really got canceled because of you, and now they're demanding compensation. What are you going to do about this?
That's not my problem. It's all your own fault.
You ruined everything!
You did that yourself.
What's with that attitude? Do you know who I am?
Yes, I do now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Tom told me everything. You were quite the notorious troublemaker in your hometown. I heard you'd get violent whenever something didn't go your way, and no one could control you. I was shocked when I first heard about it.
He had no right to tell you that.
He had every right to warn his sister.
Those are all lies.
Are the police reports lies too?
That was all misunderstandings.
Just like breaking my hand was a misunderstanding.
Knowing that, you've got nerve talking to me like this. You should be scared of making me angry.
I'm not afraid of you anymore.
You should be.
Yeah, I heard you have a criminal record from your hometown too. That's why I took preemptive action. I've already filed a police report.
What?
Did you think I wouldn't?
You can't do that.
I already did. Well, I don't know what you might do if you get angry, and you've already broken my bones. In cases like this, it's best to let the law handle it.
Wait, you're joking, right? You really filed a police report?
The detective was very interested in your history.
You had no right.
I had every right.
Come on, I told you it was just a misunderstanding. How could you file a police report? What am I supposed to do if I actually go to prison?
Maybe you should have thought about that before attacking me.
I'll do anything, just withdraw the report.
Your humanity is what's most unbelievable here. I honestly hope from the bottom of my heart that you go to prison.
What did you say?
You need to learn actions have consequences.
You don't understand what you're doing!
You need to pay for your crimes and seriously reflect. It was a misunderstanding. I just lost my temper. I did it because I love him so much. Don't think those excuses will work.
Please, I'll reflect on my actions, so just withdraw the police report. If I actually get prison time, my life will be over.
It's already over.
What?
You've already hurt and involved so many people. I think your life as you knew it is pretty much over. That's exactly why you should pay for what you've done where you need to.
No way! And I was so close to marrying Tom. He was the only one who could accept my intense love and my selfishness.
He never accepted it. He was trapped by it.
He loved me!
True love means loving what's important to your loved one, too. Yours is just selfish love. Someone who doesn't understand that difference has no business marrying my brother.
Selfish love?
You can think about what true love means in prison. See you. As expected, Amy received an immediate prison sentence. Thanks to testimony from her past victims, she'll be in there for at least 5 years. That should be plenty of time to reflect on her actions and think about what love really means. As for my brother, he's been taking very good care of me since my injury. He comes to my house every day after work to cook dinner for me and accompanies me to hospital appointments. I hope my kind and devoted brother finds someone as wonderful as he is and has a happy marriage.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
Lucy, for your upcoming ceremony, I had my formal gown altered for you. I've booked everything for the fitting too, so make sure you don't miss your train home the day before.
Wait, what?
I'm so excited to show you. I've been working with the alterations since May.
They're all specialists in formal wear. The head seamstress has over 30 years of experience.
Hey, Mom, back up a second.
They're very excited to work on such a special piece. The shop specially opened their schedule for us. They rarely take on projects like this, but they made an exception. The seamstress was particularly impressed. She said she rarely gets to work on something this detailed. She kept commenting on the craftsmanship. The attention to detail is incredible, and the fabric is still in perfect condition. They were amazed at how well it's been preserved.
Mom, you didn't answer my question yet.
What question, dear? There's so much to tell you about the dress. The details are stunning. Wait until you see the embroidery. Should I send photos? I took some at the shop. The lighting was perfect.
What do you mean, your formal gown?
Oh, I'm having my ceremony gown altered to fit you perfectly. Isn't it wonderful? I've been planning this for so long. Since your graduation, actually. The seamstress says it will look amazing on you. She's already taken all the measurements from your last visit home.
You can't be serious.
Of course I am. I've been planning this for months. Ever since we talked about the ceremony. Remember our conversation in spring? When you were home for break? I've been working with the shop ever since.
What? Hold on a minute. You're telling me I have to wear your hand-me-down dress for my ceremony?
It's not just any dress, sweetie. This is a very special piece. You'll be amazed by the quality. You'll understand when you see it. Everyone at the shop commented on it. You could put it that way, but it's a beautiful gown. I've kept it in perfect condition. The design is still stunning and would look gorgeous even today.
I thought that meant you'd actually go shopping for my dress, a new dress.
But this is so much more special. It's been preserved perfectly.
Special to who?
To our family. It means so much to me. It's been cherished for generations. Each detail has meaning. Your grandmother would be so proud. She always hoped you'd wear it. We talked about it often. I've been dreaming of this moment, planning every detail, ever since you were little. Remember how you used to look at it? You were so fascinated by it.
You've got to be kidding. A hand-me-down is still a hand-me-down. You're just trying to prepare it the easy way. There's no way I'm going to enjoy my ceremony in something like that.
That's not how I meant it. Besides, Lucy, you said you'd trust me with the dress.
I thought you'd just buy me a nice new dress, not try to make me wear some old-fashioned hand-me-down.
It's really not old-fashioned at all. You'll see what I mean. The design is classic. It never goes out of style. You'll understand when you look at it.
But everything from your time is so old-fashioned.
Don't worry about the dress. It's really beautiful, and our relatives all said it would suit you perfectly. You really should just see the photo of it first. I'm sure you'll love it once you see it. The photos show every detail. You can see the quality. Everyone at the shop was commenting on it. They couldn't stop praising it. The younger staff were particularly impressed. They'd never seen anything like it. The detail work is extraordinary.
No, don't bother.
But you haven't even seen it yet. Just one quick look. That's all I ask. Just let me send one photo. You might change your mind. Give it a chance. Please, Lucy. I know you'll love it.
I don't need to, because I won't. This is why I hate having an old hag for a mother. You just don't understand fashion or trends at all.
What? Did you just call me an old hag? I can't believe you'd say that to me after everything I've done for you.
Yeah, I just did.
What's gotten into you? What happened to my sweet girl?
Listen here, when an old hag says something is a lovely design, it usually means it's totally wrong. It's always unfashionable and has some absolutely horrible pattern. And just the fact that it's your old dress makes it even worse. You're even 7 years older than Dad. You're 55 this year, right? Just thinking about wearing some old hag's hand-me-down makes me want to throw up.
What? How could you speak this way?
You heard me. Just shut up and buy me a new one. Get me something like what the popular models are wearing now, lol.
Well, I think that's impossible at this point. All the popular styles are sold out, and even the rental places are fully booked. I've called everywhere. Every shop in town. I checked all the boutiques. Nothing suitable is available. That's why I planned ahead.
Well, that's your problem.
I really think if you just take a look at the dress. Just one quick look.
Ugh, this is totally messed up. Fine, I'll just wear a business suit then. It's supposed to be my special day, but that's way better than wearing your unfashionable old hand-me-down.
No, not a business suit. That would be such a waste. It's your coming-of-age ceremony, and all your local friends will be wearing formal dresses. You should wear one too and look beautiful for your special day. A business suit would be so plain for such an occasion. Everyone will be dressed formally. This is a once-in-a-lifetime special event. You'll regret wearing a suit. Your friends are all wearing dresses. Think about the photos, the memories you'll make.
You're the one who ruined my special day, lol. If you had prepared a proper dress, there wouldn't be any problem.
What? How is this my fault? But I did prepare a proper dress for you. Months of preparation, every detail considered.
Don't act confused now.
I truly thought you'd be happy. I planned this so carefully. I wanted it to be perfect for your special day.
Well, I'm not happy at all.
But I put so much thought into this.
It's all your fault that I have to wear a suit now. If you feel sorry for me, you should reflect on your own failure.
Hold on, Lucy. Your language has gotten so much worse since you went to college. Old hag and all these rude words. I never raised you to speak like this. This isn't like you at all. What changed at college? What happened to my sweet girl? Who taught you to talk this way? I'm worried about you.
Maybe college taught me to see you for what you really are.
And what exactly is that? Tell me directly. What changed so much? What's really going on?
A desperate old woman trying to force her outdated taste on everyone.
Lucy, please. Think about what you're saying. You can't take these words back. Is this really how you feel? Have you felt this way long?
Shut up, you over 50 hag, lol. A useless old hag who can't even prepare for her Lucy's ceremony has no right to lecture me.
Oh, an over 50 hag and a useless hag, is it?
Well, it's so hard having a mother who's almost in her 60s. In that case, feel free to do whatever you want with that altered hand-me-down dress. Because I'll just wear whatever suit I have for the ceremony day.
Hey, Sarah! I heard everything from Lucy. Because of your poor preparation, she has to wear a suit to her ceremony.
Jack, she won't even take a look at the dress. Not even a glance. She refused to see any photos. Not a single one. So how is that my fault? Explain it to me.
Because it's your old dress.
Have you even asked what kind of dress it is? Do you know anything about it? Not even once.
Does it matter?
She's absolutely refusing to wear my dress, even though it's a beautiful gown in great condition. She won't even read the messages with the photos I sent. I worked so hard on this. I spent months preparing this.
Who wants to see photos of an old dress? I don't need to.
It's not just any old dress. This dress has meaning. Generations of our family history. It means something special to our family.
Well, no one cares about old dresses, especially Lucy. And you were planning about what? How to disappoint our Lucy?
That's not fair. You know that's not true. How could you say that? I would never do that. Not to our Lucy. I just wanted to make everything perfect for her special day.
You really are useless. Did you ever ask about what she wanted? Normal parents would buy new dresses for their daughters. But you're trying to cheap out with a hand-me-down. Don't you feel sorry for Lucy at all?
What? I'm not trying to cheap out. This isn't about money. You know that. How could you think that way? After all these years.
Then what do you call this?
I just wanted to share something meaningful to her. A family treasure, something really precious.
Meaningful to who? To Lucy or you?
But it's in great condition, and both the design and craftsmanship are excellent. Even the alteration shop said it would suit her perfectly. They even said if it were them, they'd be thrilled to inherit such a beautiful gown from their Sarah. That's why I thought Lucy would be happy too. The seamstress even said she never seen anything like it.
You got sweet-talked by some sales pitch. What an embarrassingly naive mother you are! As your husband, I can't help but sigh in disappointment.
You don't have to be so harsh. Why are you acting like this? When did you become so cruel?
Someone has to tell you the truth.
What are you really saying? Just say it directly.
That you're completely out of touch.
I'm not out of touch. I know our daughter. I know what's best.
But look at how upset Lucy is. So how are you planning to take responsibility for this mess? Ruining our daughter's ceremony is a serious offense.
I did check with nearby formal wear shops, but as I said, they're almost completely out of stock. The only things left are plain, simple dresses. Lucy definitely wouldn't like any of them. I called every shop, every boutique in town. Nothing suitable is available. Nothing left. Everything's taken.
You should have checked months ago.
I thought she understood about the dress.
Well, so because of you, Lucy's now stuck with a suit. And you can't even take responsibility for it. Fine then, as her father, I'll step in and handle this.
What? Do you have some good idea? Tell me your plan. What's your solution?
Actually, I know someone who has a formal dress. When I explained the situation, they said they'd be happy to lend it to Lucy.
What? Who would lend a formal dress to our daughter?
Someone younger who understands fashion.
That doesn't answer my question.
Problem solved! It's such a pain having a useless old hag for a wife.
Wait a minute, Jack. Who exactly is this person? Formal dresses are quite expensive and require careful maintenance. I don't remember you knowing anyone who would just readily lend something like that. These dresses need special care. Who would do this? It doesn't make sense.
Why do you need to know?
Because it's our daughter's dress. For her special day. I need to know it's appropriate.
Actually, there's this new subordinate who recently joined my team. She's 22, young, and still has her ceremony dress from when she wore it.
What? You have such a young subordinate? Since when? Why didn't you tell me?
What's wrong with that?
And you're borrowing her dress? From someone so young?
Since it's only from 2 years ago, the style shouldn't be too different. Lucy will probably love her dress.
That might be true, but I just feel I'd like to thank her properly beforehand. Could I have her name and contact information? I'd like to say a few words to her myself.
Why are you making this complicated?
It's just common courtesy. As Lucy's mother, I just thought I should thank her.
That's not necessary. I'll handle all communication and thanks with her.
What? What's the problem with contacting her?
You'll just make things awkward.
How would I make things awkward? By being polite?
So just keep quiet and reflect on how useless you are. You're nothing but an old hag who's just gotten older.
How is it, Lucy? Does the borrowed dress fit you well? Do you have all the accessories like the sash and collar?
If not, should I bring some of mine to you right now? I just want to make sure everything needs to be perfect.
Stop spamming me with messages. You're distracting me when I'm about to get dressed.
I just want to make sure everything's okay. I'm worried about you. Do you need anything? Any last-minute items? I can bring emergency supply. I'm ready to help just in case.
Nothing's okay with you around.
I'm sorry, but as your mother, I'm just worried about various things. Your father wouldn't let me check the condition of the borrowed dress. And I'm not even allowed to come to the dressing area or the ceremony. I could wait outside. Just in case you need anything, I'll be waiting nearby.
Can you stop being dramatic?
I just want to help you out.
Of course you're not allowed to come, lol. A useless person who couldn't even prepare her daughter's dress properly doesn't deserve to see the special occasion, lol.
But I could still help.
No buts.
I could help with your hair. I'm good at styling. Or makeup. I know what suits you.
More importantly, you should start packing your stuff. After the ceremony, you're graduating from this house. You need to leave from me and Dad's house, lol.
Huh? Graduate? What do you mean I have to leave the house? What are you talking about? That's my home too, our family home. Where would I go? This doesn't make sense.
Are you really this slow?
What exactly do you mean? Please explain clearly, because I don't understand at all.
Do I need to spell it out for you?
Just tell me directly. Stop being vague. What's really happening?
It means divorce, obviously, lol. A useless old hag isn't needed by me or Dad anymore. So just pack your bags and get out during the ceremony. Today's ceremony marks the reset of my mother, lol.
What? This must be a joke. Lucy, what are you saying? How could you?
Don't act surprised.
This is the first time I'm hearing of this. No one told me anything. When was this decided? Why wasn't I told?
Actually, Dad has been planning it for a while.
Planning what exactly? Tell me everything. For how long? Jack never mentioned anything to me. Not even one word about this.
Of course he didn't. And Dad's subordinate will be appointed as the new mother, lol. She provided a cute dress. She's young. She's the perfect mom. After all, a young and cute person is better than an old hag for a mother, right?
Wait a minute. Your father's subordinate. This isn't some kind of joke. I heard she's 22 this year. She's barely older than you. She's practically your age. This can't be happening.
Why would I joke about this? Man, Dad's pretty amazing, right? Getting a girlfriend in her 20s when he's in his 40s. That's so cool, lol.
What? Girlfriend? What do you mean? Since when? How long? And you've met her in person? When did this happen? How long have you known about this? Why didn't you tell me?
Isn't it better than being a balding, fat, unpopular old man? As his Lucy, I totally respect him for this, lol.
Don't respect him for such shameful behavior. And girlfriend. So your Jack was having an affair all this time with someone from his company. Someone more than a decade younger than him. Someone only 2 years older than you. He's doing something completely unethical. He's breaking our trust and our family. This is wrong.
Ethics, really?
Yes, ethics. Basic morals. This is completely wrong. On every level. How can you support this?
An over 50 hag doesn't even have the right to complain about this, lol.
What? How can you say that to your own mother? After all these years, every sacrifice.
You heard me.
How can you support this? Your own father's affair with someone your age. Can't you see that this is wrong?
It's because you lack ability and charm that he had an affair, right? Who are you to criticize when you're ignoring your own faults, lol?
So, you're saying it's all my fault? My fault that he cheated? After everything I've done?
At last, finally getting it. Of course, lol. Nobody needs a useless over 50 hag, lol. Dad says he's divorcing the old hag too, lol.
I see. Then I guess I'll just leave.
Really? That's it? That easy?
What more do you want? What's left to say? After all this.
Yay, lol. So that means you agreed to the divorce with Dad. This means I can get a young and cute mother now.
Yes, congratulations. But don't come crying to me later when you're embarrassed, because I won't help you at all.
Having an old hag like you for a Sarah is more embarrassing, lol. I almost had to wear an unfashionable, old-fashioned dress because of you. I almost embarrassed myself in front of friends I haven't seen in ages, lol. Just take your garbage dress and disappear, you old hag.
Then I'll just dispose this $30,000 dress myself.
Huh?
You heard me. I'll get rid of this dress. Such a waste. All that history.
What do you mean, $30,000?
Exactly what I said. The dress you refuse to look at.
No, you must be lying.
Enjoy the ceremony in that questionable dress, this one-of-a-kind gown hand-painted piece by piece in a prestigious atelier. I've treasured and maintained it so carefully, but it's clearly too good for you. I'll just dispose of it however I see fit. Maybe to someone who will appreciate it more.
Wait a minute, what do you mean $30,000? Prestigious atelier and hand-painted? Wait, is this like some kind of treasure?
Now you want to know? Suddenly interested? After all the insults, after calling the dress garbage?
Just answer me!
Yes, that's right. It's an exquisite gown passed down from my grandmother through generations. A nationally recognized artisan was involved in its creation. I've received numerous offers from collectors wanting to buy it. The craftsmanship is unique. Each detail was hand-painted. The fabric was specially woven. A one-of-a-kind dress that's truly irreplaceable.
Why does someone like you have something so amazing?
Someone like me? What exactly do you mean? What kind of person am I, in your eyes?
You know what I mean?
My grandmother was deeply passionate about traditional formal wear, and both my mother and I took great pride in that. We've carefully preserved and passed it down. Of course, I've told you about this before.
Huh? You didn't tell me about this before.
Don't you remember? I tried multiple times, at every occasion. You just never listened, not even once.
No, you didn't. You never said anything about $30,000.
Well, I might not have gone into detail about the price. I definitely told you about the dress. About how wonderful it is, how precious it is. I've mentioned many times how I hoped you would wear it someday. Every time we talked about your ceremony.
Well, I don't remember talking about it.
That's why the alterations shop was so excited, you know. There were lots of your classmates there, too. Everyone was looking forward to seeing you wear it. But now, since you're wearing a different dress, everyone will be so disappointed. They've been asking all about it.
What?
Your friends were quite excited. Can't wait to see you in it. Your friends helped with the fitting preparations, gave their opinions on accessories, made suggestions.
What? They actually saw the dress?
But I suppose that doesn't matter now, not anymore. To think that a mistress's dress was chosen instead. I don't know what kind of dress she's lending you, but I hope it's good enough to make up for disappointing everyone's expectations. I truly hope it's a wonderful dress.
Wait, now that I know this, I can't wear that dress. I want to wear the dress you prepared. I need to show everyone the $30,000 magnificent dress.
Don't force yourself, Lucy. You don't need to wear an old hag's unfashionable old-fashioned dress. You made your feelings quite clear. No need to pretend now.
No, I'm not forcing myself.
Aren't you, really? Just because of the price tag? Is that all that matters?
No, I'm not forcing myself at all.
Well, anyway, I'll hurry and pack my things to leave. Lucy, you should hurry and get changed for the ceremony with that dress of yours. It's a reunion with your local friends, after all. I hope you have a good time.
Please, Mom, I really need to borrow your dress right now. At this rate, I'll have to go to the ceremony in regular clothes. I didn't even bring a suit. Mom, please, I'm begging you. This is an emergency. I need your help now. Please respond.
What do you mean? Don't you have a dress to borrow from your father's mistress? The young, fashionable one? What happened to that?
It's totally ruined.
What? How so? What happened? What's wrong with it?
That dress isn't in any condition to wear. When we opened it, it was covered in mold and stains and even had moth holes. I can't possibly wear such a ruined dress. It's just terrible. There are holes everywhere, all over it. The fabric is all yellow, it's discolored. And it smells terrible, like it was stored wet.
Oh dear, I guess it wasn't properly maintained. Formal wear does require quite a bit of care. That's why proper storage is important, especially traditional formal wear. Climate control is important as well.
You have to help me.
Why should I?
Because everyone's waiting. The ceremony is soon. Time is running out. Please help, I'm so desperate here.
Remember what you said? Like I said before, you made your choice very clearly.
But please, won't you lend me your dress? You said you had it altered for me, right? In the end, I'll get to wear it, so both you and the dress will be happy. It's perfect timing, like fate. Everything happens for a reason. This was meant to be. Please, Mom.
Well, I'm not happy at all, so no, I won't lend you the dress. Sorry.
What? You can't do this to me. This is cruel. How could you?
I can't? Why not? Explain it to me.
But it's my ceremony. You're my mother. You have to help me. That's what mothers do. Please, Mom.
Regular clothes should be fine. Because that's what you chose.
You can't be serious. Mom, please, I'm begging you. Please don't do this to me.
More importantly, you'll be late for the ceremony if you don't hurry.
No, wait! I'm getting lots of messages from friends asking to see my dress. I can't possibly go to the ceremony venue in regular clothes. It's a once-in-a-lifetime special occasion. I absolutely refuse to wear normal clothes. Everyone's talking about the dress. They're all excited to see it. And they keep messaging me. Mom, please help me. I really need you now.
You made this choice for your ceremony yourself. The ceremony marks your entry into adulthood. So take responsibility for your actions like an adult.
That's cruel, Mom. Are you abandoning your daughter? I'll apologize. I really mean it. I'm truly sorry. I'll do anything. Just help me.
What are you apologizing for? For what exactly?
For everything. For being rude. For calling you names. For being disrespectful.
After all that talk about old hag this and useless that, you still expect me to help you? After supporting your father's affair? After telling me to leave my own home? After all those insults?
Well, that was...
That was what? Please explain. I'm waiting.
I didn't mean it. I was just angry. I wasn't thinking right at all. Please understand, and please forgive me.
I don't want anything to do with any of you anymore, now if you'll excuse me.
No! Mom, please answer. Please don't ignore me. I really need your help. I know I was wrong. I'll make it up to you. Just give me a chance. Mom, please respond. I'm begging you. Mom?
Hey, Sarah! You heard about our divorce from Lucy, right?
Yes, I heard this morning. That's why I prepared the divorce papers and packed my things to leave.
What? Already? You can't be serious. We need to talk.
Did you expect me to wait? For what exactly? What more is there to say? After everything that happened...
Wait! You're moving too fast! Let me explain. We need to discuss this directly. Let's think this through.
Well, since you have a lovely girlfriend now, this should make you both happy, right? So please sign the papers and just submit them. I've made this much easy for you. Everything's prepared, all the paperwork. No complications, just sign the papers.
Wait, Sarah! That thing about divorce, let's forget about it! I just broke up with her! I broke our relationship off!
You broke up with her? With your 22-year-old subordinate?
Yes, please, just listen! Just give me a chance! I can fix this, please, Sarah!
Just now? How convenient. The perfect timing. Just when I'm leaving.
It's the truth! I ended it, and it's completely over. Please, just listen! I can explain everything, the whole story. Please hear me out.
I'm listening. Just tell me.
Actually, Lucy said some really harsh things about her dress to her, and she got really angry. She said, I can't marry someone with such a spoiled daughter. I tried to calm her down, but it was no use, so we ended up breaking up. She just wouldn't listen to me. She got angrier. Nothing I said helped. She just wouldn't calm down, and everything just fell apart.
So you don't want to divorce because you don't want to be alone? That's quite selfish of you.
I know I was wrong. I made a huge mistake. Please forgive me. I'll do anything. Give me another chance.
What exactly was your mistake? Be specific. Tell me exactly what you did wrong.
I know I'm being selfish, but I can't get divorced right now. I need your help.
What? My help? Now you need my help? How interesting.
Yes, please. You're the only one who can help me. No one else can fix this. I need you.
With what exactly?
She's threatening to tell everything to the company. And she's saying she'll claim I forced her into the relationship. If this gets out, I won't be able to stay at the company. She's going to ruin me. My career is over. My reputation. Please help. I'll lose everything. You have to help me. Please, Sarah. I'm begging you. Don't let this happen. Save me.
Yes, that is quite serious. Unfortunately, in these situations, whoever speaks first tends to be believed. And men often end up at a disadvantage.
Exactly! That's why I need your help, Sarah! You understand! You get it! Just help me, please!
So what do you expect me to do? What's your plan? Tell me.
You're older than me, so you're better at dealing with people. You know practically everyone in the area.
Now my age is an advantage? How convenient. Perfect timing, I guess. So suddenly I'm not an old hag? Interesting how that works.
You've always been good with people. Everyone respects you. They trust you. You know everyone, so I know you can fix this.
Well, I do have a lot of connections. Maybe because of my age, I've become something of a motherly figure that people rely on.
Yes, exactly that! That's what I mean! You're perfect for this! So you can definitely help me out! And you get along well with people from my company, too! Plus, you're like the leader among all the wives. If you stay with me, I don't think things will turn out badly for me. I think you could smooth things over somehow, so please don't divorce me. You can fix this. You always know what to do. You're my only hope. Please stay and help me.
No, we're definitely getting divorced.
You can't! After everything I said! Please reconsider.
You heard me.
But I need you! Think about this.
Do you really think I'd say okay to such a self-serving request? Both Lucy and you looked down on me, calling me an old hag, but now you want this old hag's help. How pathetic! Don't you dare ask for such a thing!
I'll apologize for the affair. And about Lucy, I'm sorry. She probably copied my disrespectful attitude toward you. I'll take full responsibility for everything. I know I was wrong. I'll do anything, just name it. Please forgive me. Just give me another chance.
And what's the result of taking responsibility? How do you plan to clean up this mess? Having an affair and trying to kick your wife out of the house are pretty serious offenses. What's your solution? How will you fix this? Tell me exactly.
Well, about that, I could show my sincerity by getting down on my knees and begging for forgiveness. I'll do whatever it takes. Anything you want. Name your price. Just tell me.
What value is there in you bowing your frivolous head? Think carefully. Think about what you're saying.
Yes, anything. Whatever you want. Just help me. Name your terms. I'll accept anything.
We're definitely getting divorced. I can't live with you people anymore.
But please reconsider. Give me another chance. Don't do this to me.
So hurry up and sign the papers. If you won't sign them, I'll start using my connections to apply pressure from the outside. After all, I am the leader of the company wives group. Think about what that means. For your career and for your future. It's your choice.
Please, don't do that. Don't tell anyone at the company. I'm begging you. This will ruin me. My career will be over. So please don't do this to me.
Then hurry up and submit the divorce papers. I'll be waiting for confirmation that you've submitted them. And after that, Jack contacted me to confirm he had submitted the divorce papers. And within a few days, all the complicated matters like property division and settlement were clearly resolved. Regarding the divorce, apparently some colleagues saw him carrying out my large luggage, and word quickly spread at his workplace. The affair with his subordinate was exposed as well, and both Jack and the young woman were transferred to different branch offices. As for Lucy, she ended up going to the ceremony in regular clothes. All her friends were disappointed, saying, "We wanted to take photos with you in that beautiful dress." The boy she secretly liked even said, "I can't believe you didn't wear such an amazing dress. You really have no taste." And she went home crying. She didn't even attend the evening party, making it a rather lonely coming-of-age ceremony. By the way, I decided to pass down my precious formal gown to my nieces in the family. They even sent me letters saying, "We'll treasure it and take good care of it." It makes me happier to have the dress worn by children who will actually appreciate it.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
Hey there, Julie. Congratulations again on graduating from high school. It made me so proud watching you get your diploma at the ceremony earlier today. I know you're out at dinner with your friends, so I won't be long. I just wanted to let you know that I bought you a little cake from the pastry shop down the road, so you can eat it whenever you get back home.
You bought me some cake? Yuck. I don't want any food that your filthy hands have touched.
Julie, what's gotten into you? Why are you talking to me like that? Is this really you? Did one of your friends take your phone and pull a prank on you or something?
No, I'm just finally free to say what I've always thought about you. Anyway, did you see the fat envelope sitting on the kitchen table?
I did, but I wasn't sure what it was, so I didn't open it.
You should probably open it as soon as possible. It's really important.
Okay, give me a moment. Julie, what is this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Were the words too big for you? You need my help understanding them? I'll make it as simple as possible. They're a complete set of divorce papers.
I know what they are. I'm asking you why you left me a stack of divorce papers.
Do I have to explain everything for you? I want you and Dad to get divorced. So sign everywhere you need to before I get back from dinner. Got it? Once you sign it, pack up your stuff and get the hell out of our house.
Hold it right there, young lady. You want me to divorce your dad? How dare you say something like that to me? And you don't have any right to tell me to leave this house. Who do you think you're talking to?
I think I'm talking to a colossal idiot who I don't want or need around anymore.
Julie?
I just graduated high school today. You know what that means? It means that you are now the least educated person in this entire family.
Well, yes, I suppose that's right. Your father graduated from university and you're set to enroll for the fall semester.
And I don't want to be the only girl in my class whose mom is less educated than she is. So hurry up, sign those divorce papers, and get out of this house and my life. I don't need some idiot like you hanging around mucking up my life any longer. God, I have been waiting so long for this day. I've wanted you gone ever since I was in elementary school. It was around then that I woke up to just what a moron you are.
I can't believe this. You felt this was about me ever since all the way back then?
How could I possibly feel any other way? Do you have any idea how much you have humiliated me up until now?
Humiliated you? I have done no such thing.
Yeah, you have. I graduated at the top of my class, Mom. I gave the valedictorian speech. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't even know what valedictorian means. I don't know what I'd do if any of my friends found out the truth about you, that you're an uneducated, ignorant failure. They would have laughed me out of the school for sure. That's why I told my friends as little about you as possible and never brought them over to the house. With you out of the way, I'll finally be able to relax for the first time in forever.
I cannot believe the hurtful language you're using right now, Julie. Sure, you're right. I never finished high school, but to call me uneducated and ignorant, that is way over the line. I have done everything that I can for you as your mother to support you to the best of my abilities. Lacking a high school diploma hasn't stopped me from helping you focus on school and your father focus on work.
Oh my God, you think you've actually done anything to help us? Give me a break.
I've had enough of this conversation for now. I'll have to discuss your behavior with your father later.
You think he's gonna tell you anything different? Take another look at those divorce papers, Mom. Dad's already signed them.
I suppose you're right. I've done my best to be a good wife and mother to you two, but apparently that hasn't been enough for you to appreciate me.
What is there to appreciate about you? You're just an ugly old woman who wasn't even smart enough to graduate from high school. Now stop blabbering and start signing.
Right away, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Huh?
I'm gonna get right to work on signing these papers. The courthouse is still open for another couple hours. I should be able to file them today, too. It was really kind of your father to sign them for me.
Hold on, what's going on? You're thanking me? And why do you seem like you're so excited to divorce Dad?
Oh, what's the matter, Julie? This is what you want, isn't it? You said you wanted me out of the house and your life as soon as possible. I'm simply doing what you asked me to.
Well, I mean, yeah, but something's off. You're acting way too happy for someone whose daughter just called her an ugly old idiot. Like, you're not angry at me or even sad? What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. I'm genuinely happy. The truth is, I've been strongly considering divorcing your father for years. Sure, it doesn't exactly feel great to have my own daughter insult me and tell me to leave the house, but this is the chance that I've been waiting for, and I'm taking it.
What? You mean you were already thinking about leaving Dad anyway?
You just started being a snotty little brat to me recently, but your father, he's been a total jerk to me since shortly after you were born. After all, the only reason you're mocking me for not graduating high school is because you've heard your father do that your whole life. He thinks I'm going to put up with whatever he does to me because I can't make it on my own. But he's wrong about that, and now I'm going to prove it. I've had all I can take, and I am leaving.
Oh my god, you're an even bigger idiot than I thought. He's right. You can't live on your own as a high school dropout with no work experience. And you were going to willingly walk away from your marriage? You absolute moron. Fine, that works out great for me. Hurry up and sign those papers and never show your face around here again.
Naomi! I just got a text from Julie. She said you submitted those divorce papers. Is that true?
I sure did. I just got out of the courthouse a few minutes ago. I'm so glad I made it before they closed. The clerk looked them over and said they were all in order, so that means it's official. You and I are no longer husband and wife. Congratulations, you're single again.
No way! I don't believe you! There's no way you actually did that! This is just a threat, right? You're trying to scare me.
Why do you sound so surprised, Matthew? You signed them too, didn't you?
Oh, well, yeah, but that's only because Julie made me. I thought she was going to use them as a practical joke on you or something. I didn't think you were actually going to turn them in. What the hell are you thinking, Naomi?
You might not have meant it, but it seems that Julie was dead set on driving me out of the house. You should have heard the way she belittled me for dropping out of high school. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, or so they say. And personally, I was already feeling that we've taken our marriage as far as it was going to go. So I signed the papers she left for me and took them straight down to the courthouse. They've been officially accepted, so there's no taking this back now.
Wait a second. You mean to tell me you wanted to divorce me? That's news to me.
If you would take a moment to reflect on your behavior towards me over the years, it wouldn't be so surprising.
What do you mean?
I can't take one more day of your constant belittlement. I willingly agreed to quit my job and become a full-time housewife for you, but from day one you were constantly making snide remarks. Like, wow, this dinner tastes like a high school dropout made it. And another time you said to me, maybe if you had paid attention in geometry class, you'd be able to fold a freaking shirt properly. And now you treat me like a full-on slave, making me work all day, every day, without a single word of appreciation. If this is what married life is going to be like with you for the rest of my life, then I want out.
Hey, give me a break! I just said that stuff because I was stressed out from work. You can't honestly be divorcing me because I teased you a little bit every now and then.
Excuse me? I don't remember signing up to be a verbal punching bag for you. Thanks for being so honest with me, though. Now I'm even more sure of my decision to leave you.
Wait, that's not what I meant!
I know exactly what you mean, Matthew. Stop treating me like an idiot. I have devoted the last 18 years of my life to you and Julie. I have given you all I had to give. And now, that's all gone. From now on, I'm living life on my own terms. And you know what I'm gonna do first? I'm gonna go back to high school.
What? Now? You're 40, Naomi!
Wrong, Matthew. I am 34. I guess that fancy college diploma of yours doesn't confer basic math skills, does it? You know the reason I dropped out of high school? And it wasn't because I wanted to.
Hey, you can't blame all of that on me. It's not like I forced myself on you or anything.
I'm aware that I'm responsible. I was old enough to know better than to get involved with you, but I did it anyway. I chose to drop out of high school, marry you, and give birth to Julie, all while I was still a teenager. But what makes you think you can criticize me for the choices I made when you're just as responsible for what happened as I am? Do you not even recognize the fact that you have half of the responsibility for everything that happened between us?
Well, I mean, yeah, I realize that.
Why am I unconvinced? Anyway, I've been planning on divorcing you once Julie graduated high school for years now. That's why I was so happy when Julie texted me earlier and told me about the divorce papers. Thanks for signing them for me, by the way. Goodbye.
Wow, so you really already divorced Dad? Awesome! So how does it feel to be a divorced high school dropout at your age, huh? Your life is so over. When you inevitably die alone on the streets, do it somewhere we won't be responsible for taking care of your corpse, all right?
I truly appreciate your concern for my well-being, Julie, but unfortunately for you, I won't be dying anytime soon. I already found a job as well as a place to live. Once my new lifestyle settles down, I'm going to start taking night classes to get my GED. So I'm afraid you're going to have to find a new insult for me because I won't be just a high school dropout for much longer.
Your GED? I think that's even more embarrassing than dropping out of high school in the first place. It's basically a trophy for being slightly less of an idiot than all the other idiots who don't finish high school.
You are free to think of what you like of me. But I'd say you guys need to be thinking more about yourselves than me right now. Are you going to be all right without me? I'm the one who's done all the housework up until now. From now on, you're going to have to do everything I did between the two of you. And that's with you starting college in a few months. Call it my motherly instinct, but I'm honestly kind of concerned about you.
Oh, don't worry about us. You're talking to the valedictorian, Mom. Both me and Dad have more brains in our pinky fingers than you do in your entire body. Plus, with you out of the way, I'll finally be able to have the social life I always wanted. I have never felt better about my future than I do right now. I might just graduate at the top of my university class, too.
That's certainly a wonderful goal to shoot for. But just remember, you can't actually graduate from university if you never get accepted.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, dear. Nothing at all.
Mom, you gotta help me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My college just canceled my enrollment. They said I never sent any of the acceptance forms. Then when I missed the deadline to pay the deposit on my tuition, it was automatically rescinded. But I don't understand. I passed the test. That means I get in, right? They can't do this to me.
Yeah, this is exactly what I figured was going to happen. You two really can't do anything without me, can you? How many times did I tell you about that paperwork, Julie? I even offered to do it for you because you were taking so long, but you insisted that you'd do it yourself. You said that a high school dropout like me would never be able to fill it all out correctly. But I kept waiting and waiting for you to hand me the completed paperwork, and you never even did one single sheet.
Oh no, I forgot about that stuff.
Plus, your dad dropped the ball with the deposit. Just like with you, I told him that we needed to send in the deposit for your tuition as soon as possible, and to give me our checkbook so I could write a check. But he told me the same thing you did. He didn't trust a high school dropout with his checkbook. He was sure I'd go off and waste it on myself. And in the end, he forgot about it, just like you did. Like father, like daughter.
This can't be happening. Why did I put it off so long?
I guess they don't teach proper time management in high school or college these days, huh? I had to learn that all by myself in the real world. Isn't that something, though? Between a college graduate and a high school valedictorian, neither of you could make a payment or submit a single document on time. What good does all that education do you if you don't even have fundamental life skills? Maybe dropping out of high school wasn't such a bad thing after all. I wouldn't want to turn out like the two of you.
Shut up, Mom. Stop mocking me and tell me what I'm supposed to do now. I have to go to this college for fall semester. If I don't, it's going to throw my entire life plan into chaos. You have to do something to get me into college.
Sorry, sweetie, I'm just a dumb old high school dropout. I don't know nothing about no fancy learning or whatnot.
You're not gonna help me?
Why would you want my help anyway? You were the valedictorian, weren't you? I'm sure you'll come up with a solution on your own.
Naomi, this is bad! I just got a call from the bank. They said that we haven't made our mortgage payments in 4 months and they're gonna foreclose! What the hell is this? You're in charge of paying our bills? What happened?
Slight correction, I was in charge of paying bills. We're divorced now, remember?
Of course I remember! That's not the issue!
I know the issue is that, just like Julie, you never listened to me.
What do you mean?
You used to let me hold on to your checkbook precisely because I was the one who paid all our big bills, like property tax and our mortgage. But earlier this year, you took it away from me and never gave it back.
Yeah, because we were spending a ton of money every month. I knew you were the one who was wasting it all.
You remember going to the casino with your coworkers in January?
Oh, that was just one time, though.
And then you went to the horse races with them in February.
Yeah, we did do that, didn't we? But I didn't do any gambling after that.
Yeah, you managed to kick your habit, but then you went on a week-long cruise with them in March.
Okay, maybe I was spending a bit much.
A bit? You spent more than your monthly income on just yourself for 3 months in a row. I may not be a college graduate, but even an ignorant bumpkin like me knows that spending more money than you earn means your savings start to dwindle. But no matter how many times I told you about the mortgage, you never listened to me. I was able to pay the other bills with our credit card, which is the only reason your water and electricity still work.
Hey, I deserve to relax a little every once in a while. It's my money, after all.
Now that we're divorced, yes, it's all yours. Just like the responsibility to pay your bills. Didn't you get any calls or letters in the mail from the bank up until now? I feel like they wouldn't just jump right to the foreclosure without communicating with you first.
I don't answer the house phone, you know that, especially if it's a number I don't know. And who even sends letters anymore? I just threw away all the mail that came in. Nothing seemed that important. You always sorted through that stuff, but you decided you didn't want to be my wife anymore.
Good grief, Matthew, are you really gonna try to blame your impending financial ruin on me? Maybe you could try calling the bank and telling them it's all your ex-wife's fault. See how far that gets you.
This isn't the time for sarcasm, Naomi. They're saying they're gonna put the house up for auction unless I can make up the missed payments soon. But I don't have anywhere near enough money in my account to cover it. Can't you do something about this? I remember you were pretty friendly with someone at the bank we got the loan from, weren't you?
Actually, yeah, one of the other women in the PTA is the branch manager there. We used to work together a lot on school functions.
That's great! Then you can go and talk to her and get this situation fixed, okay? So I missed a few payments. It's not the end of the world. I'll tighten my belt for the next few months and make it all back in no time, I promise.
That's not gonna happen. You're on your own.
What?
Why do I have to be the one to clean up your mess? I told you to give me your checkbook for months. You kept saying no. You made your bed, now lie in it.
But she's your friend, not mine. To her, I'm just one out of hundreds of customers.
Then you'll just have to go and tell her the truth. You wouldn't let your wife make the mortgage payments because you blamed her for your gambling and spending habits. Then she divorced you for being a pretentious jerk all the time, and you never started making the payments by yourself. Throw in some groveling, begging, and pleading, and who knows, maybe they'll let you live there a little longer after they auction it off.
Don't you understand? I'm trying to figure out a way where I don't lose the house.
Boy, Matthew, I'm sorry, but my inferior high school dropout brain just doesn't know how to handle this sort of situation. I don't even know how to spell the word mortgage. But you've got a big, smart college graduate brain. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Mom, please, I am begging you. You have to find some way to get me into college. Naomi, the fall semester has already started. I think it's about time you give up on going to your school of choice this year. I can't give up. This is a huge part of my life plan. I tried everything. I called the admissions office and they said they couldn't help. I went there in person. They said the same thing. I even tried following the administrators out of the building to their cars and begging them to let me in, but they threatened to call the cops on me. They all said I'm too late to enroll this semester. Then it sounds like you're too late. You should probably give it up already. I'm not sure what you want me to do about this. Do something, anything. You've gotten me out of a ton of trouble in the past, haven't you? You can think of a way, I know it. And hey, weren't you good friends with the dean? Not that I'm aware of. But
I remember the time we went to the open house day. Right before we left, the dean himself came up to you and said hi. You were talking for a while, so I know you're on good terms. If you've got a connection like that, you can use it for your own daughter.
I hate to tell you, but your faith in my network is misplaced. I don't have any connections. We had just met before, that's all. We're acquaintances.
Where did you meet him, though? He's the dean.
I met him at the free lectures the college was offering throughout last year.
The what?
I'm not surprised you don't remember. I invited you to each one, but you never expressed any interest at all. I wanted to support you into getting into your school of choice as best I could, but being a high school dropout, I admittedly don't know the first thing about college. When I heard they were offering free public lectures, I thought it would be a good way for me to get a feel of how life on campus would be for you.
And the dean was there?
Yeah, he was one of the most frequent lecturers. He's a fantastic public speaker. He really knows how to work a crowd. His lectures were always on important topics and very informative. I sat in the center of the front row every time I went, so it seems like he remembered me from that. It's not like I can buy your way into college like a Hollywood star or something.
But why were you going to all that trouble?
For you, Julie. I wanted to give you the best chance you could have at getting admitted, so I talked to a bunch of the professors who gave those free lectures and asked them if they had any leftover class materials they wouldn't mind letting me have. I thought they would make good study tools for you before you took your entrance exam.
Wait, you made that study guide? I thought that was something they sold at the school store.
Well, it wasn't. It was a labor of love from a mother to her daughter. But now I see that was all for nothing. Just like what you're doing now. Trying to get in at this point is a wasted effort, Julie.
There has to be something you can do. I'm your daughter, aren't I? You have to help me.
Wake up, Julie. I'm not your mother anymore. You told me I was an embarrassment to you and you wanted me out of your life. You don't get to take those words back whenever you need me for something. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get going.
What? Where are you going?
To school. I'm taking night classes, remember? I can't be late. We've got a big test tonight. Good luck on getting into college, Julie. If you hurry, you might make it in time to apply for the spring semester. Matthew ended up getting a new loan from a different bank and was able to keep his house. However, the interest is much higher on this new loan. He's never had to balance a budget by himself before, so making ends meet is really difficult for him right now. His savings are dwindling lower and lower every day. As for my daughter, Julie, she missed the application deadline for the spring semester, too. No surprises there. If I were still her mother, I would lovingly advise her to give up on this school and go to a less exclusive and less expensive university. But I'm not her mother anymore, so if she wants to waste her life waiting to go to college, it's no skin off my nose.
Hey Sarah, did you see the photos from our honeymoon? Oh, hello Emma. Yes, I did see them. I posted them on social media. Please comment on them soon. Of course I saw them. Looks like you had a wonderful honeymoon in the medievals. It was absolutely amazing. Did you see the bungalow overlooking the water we stayed in? Yes, it looked beautiful. The water was so clear and blue. We spent $30,000 on it. I can't believe we got to stay in such an amazing bungalow. It was the best experience ever. Wow, that's quite a luxurious trip. Spending $30,000 on a honeymoon is incredibly extravagant. Well, for a special occasion like this, it's only natural. Besides, we should spend what we earn. After all, we're a power couple, a doctor and a nurse. I see. That's great, Emma. It's admirable how cool and nonchalant you are about spending money. Oh, sorry if I sounded like I was bragging. It must be tough for you lower-class folks who can't even afford a vacation. Excuse me? I mean, your husband Jack is just a lowly manual laborer, right? And you're just a part-time worker. There's no way such a poor couple could afford a vacation. Actually, we're not really into traveling or going out much. What? That's unbelievable. We're busy every day, so we prefer to relax at home during our time off. If you work hard, you should play hard too. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably can't afford to go out because you don't earn enough. That's not it at all. We just have different priorities. It must be tough with your husband being lower class. A lower class carpenter probably has a tough job with low pay, and your part-time job probably doesn't contribute much to the household incomes. So, no wonder you can't afford to go out even if you want to. Emma, that's enough. Can you please stop? I've been quiet, but you've gone too far insulting our jobs like that. Oh, sorry. I guess I accidentally said what I was thinking. Excuse me? Wow, are you for real? The reality is that everyone thinks this way deep down, you know. Lower class people have to work hard every day getting all sweaty outside, yet their pay is so low. Lower class people are just used as labor. Unlike us successful couples, you and Jack are losers in life. How do you say such horrible things? It's incredibly rude to look down on other people's job. Well, since we're being rude anyways, let me ask you something. Are you two still renting? Yes, we're renting a house. Why do you ask? Wow, you're even more pitiful than I imagined. How embarrassing that you build houses for others as a lower class worker but can't even own your own home. Excuse me? Actually, we're planning to build our own house. Of course, it'll be a beautiful home for us. A doctor couple, if you like. We could let you build it for us. I'll graciously provide work for the lower class couple. What an incredibly rude attitude. Your condescending, graciously provide work comment is so offensive. Well, we're clearly superior in terms of income and social status. Oh, but now that I think about it, I'm not sure if I want to trust a low-class couple with building our house. We wouldn't want a poorly built new home. I guess we should go with a reputable large company for this kind of thing. This is ridiculous. We wouldn't build your house even if you begged us. The way you look down on people, that kind of attitude will come back to bite you someday. Don't get upset just because you're not getting the job I was so kindly offering. Well, keep struggling with this poor life. I think this conversation is over, Emma. Goodbye.
Hey, Sarah. My brother contacts you. Just ignore him, okay?
What's wrong? Did you have a fight with Tom?
It didn't even get to that point. Actually, Tom contacted me. He said they're building a new house.
Oh, I heard about that from Emma. They finished their honeymoon and now they're building a new house.
Then Tom asked me to build it for them. Of course, I was planning to give him a discount as his brother. But get this. He wanted me to build it for just $10,000.
What? You mean 10,000 total, not a 10,000 discount? That's impossible. A 2-story house with a basement garage for just 10,000?
There's no way I could do that. So I refused.
So that's why you're having issues with your brother?
He complains about my job and income all the time. But he sure acts entitled when he wants something. He even got angry and called me a lower-class carpenter when I refused. That's why I've decided I'll never build a house for them. If Emma contacts you, please refuse as well.
Of course, I'll refuse with every fiber of my being. I already turned down Emma when she talked to me about it.
Oh, did she say something to you too?
Emma consulted me about the house too, but more of that, she insulted our jobs. She was so condescending, saying she'd graciously provide work for us, like I was supposed to be grateful.
Who do they think they are? Those two are the worst.
That's why I got angry too. I told her we wouldn't build it even if they begged.
They really are the opposite of us, aren't they? I respect doctors and nurses. They do important work. That doesn't give them the right to look down on other people's jobs. This really shows how incompatible we are with my brother and his wife. Let's keep our distance from them from now on.
I completely agree. Anyways, let's both do our best at work today. Catch you later. Hey Sarah, I guess you really are a poor couple, more than I imagined, living in a place like that. Emma, what are you talking about? What? I just saw you coming out of a rundown house. I know you're renting, but how can you live in such a disapplicable place? It looks like it would collapse in a strong wind. Emma, what are you doing in this area? Aren't you living in a luxurious high-rise near the station? Actually, we're thinking of building a house somewhere around here. I was just taking a walk to get a feel for the neighborhood. Then I saw this incredibly rundown house. And you saw me coming out of it, huh? I was wondering who could possibly live in such a place, and then you came out. I couldn't help but laugh. Life can be funny sometimes. It's quite rude to laugh at someone's house. Anyone would laugh at a house like that. It must be at least 50 years old. It's old and ugly with cracks up the wall. Don't you think it's stupid to pay rent for such dump? It is 50 years old and quite old, but that means the rent is cheap. I guess it's tough when your husband has a lower class job, living in a drafty old house just to save on rent. There you go again, calling my husband lower class. Well, it's true, isn't it? Making his wife live in such a miserable condition with his low salary? I could never do it. I'd rather be homeless than live in a house like that. I'm actually quite happy with that house. You're just pretending to be strong. You must hate living in such a dump. Aren't you embarrassed to live in a place like that? Why don't you just go on welfare? That's just our storage shed. What? We don't actually live there. It's just fine as a storage place. It's just a shed, so as long as it has a roof and walls to keep out the rain and wind, it's okay. We have a proper, nice house where we actually live, so we don't need welfare. Huh? What do you mean? Are you saying you're renting a separate house just for storage? We're only renting the house we live in. We actually bought that place as a storage shed. You bought that old dump? By the way, that area is such a great location. Even that old building is worth about $500,000 just for the land. And you're saying you bought it? You got it? It cost about that much, but we had enough cash to pay for it in full. What? A lower-class carpenter paid in full? Don't say such ridiculous things. I'm not joking. I'm telling you the truth. Even if you call him a lower-class carpenter, Jack also runs a real estate business on the side. We actually own 6 apartment buildings and 30 houses in the city. Thanks to that, we can easily pay $500,000 in cash. What? Real estate business? What do you mean? I never heard about this before. Your husband, Tom, probably doesn't know either. That's right. Actually, we started the real estate business as a side job about 10 years ago. We buy rundown houses, and Jack renovates them himself. Then we rent them out or sell them for a profit. Is it really true that you own 6 apartment buildings and 30 houses in the city? We've worked pretty hard, haven't we? Fortunately, all the properties we own are fully occupied. We're getting a good income from the rent. I'd say we're quite successful. This isn't just quite successful. This is a huge success. I thought you were just a carpenter and a part-time worker, but you're running a real estate business? That's amazing. Carpentry is an incredible job, isn't it? Being able to build such a nice house with your own hands and skills. That's why I wanted to help, so I quit my full-time job. As a part-time worker, it's easier to take time off and help with his side business. So that's why? I thought you were just incapable of getting a full-time job. If anyone's incapable, it might be you, Emma. You're full of prejudice and unreasonably look down on other people's jobs. What did you just say? That's not what intelligent people do now, is it? Well, I'll be going now. I'm busy helping my husband with his work today. I need to get some tools from the storage shed.
Sarah, do you have a moment? There's something I want to ask you about.
What is it? Do you need me to get something else from the storage shed?
Oh no, it's not that. It's about our real estate business. Did you say anything to my brother Tom? I don't remember telling him, but he seems to know about our side business.
I'm sorry, I actually told Emma about it. Tom probably heard it from Emma. Was that bad?
Nah, it's not like we were trying to hide it, so it's fine. We just didn't bother telling anyone. Oh, so that's why. Now I understand why he suddenly contacted me in a panic.
Did he ask you to build a house for them again?
No, this time he asked me to lend him money. He said if we have so much money, we should buy a house for them.
What?
Apparently, they want to build a house worth about $1 million. But the interest and fees would be high if they took out such a large mortgage. So they asked us to pay for it in full. They said they'd pay us back little by little, even if it'd be tough.
What selfish and unreasonable people. First, they asked you to build a house for $10,000, and now they want $1 million? And if they're gonna struggle to pay us back, there's no benefit for us.
Exactly. Of course I refused. I told them we have $3 million in savings, but we won't give them a penny.
What? You told them how much we have in savings?
Well, I just wanted to say something back after all the times they looked down on us. They've been so arrogant, and now they have the nerve to ask for money? I feel like it was my turn to brag a little. Just once, you know?
That's totally fine. I'm so tired of those two.
But let's not get complacent. We'll keep working hard together. At this point, it's more of a hobby than just making money.
You do look so happy when you're building. I love seeing you like that, and I'll keep supporting you.
Thank you for always helping me. Oh, my brother and his wife contact you. Just keep ignoring them as usual.
Got it. Sarah, are you there? Please respond. Yes, Emma, what is it? Please don't ignore us. Just listen to us for a bit. We're in a really bad situation right now. If this continues, our lives will be ruined. What's wrong? Oh, you finally replied, Sarah. Thank you so much for responding. I knew you would help us. I never said I would help you. Just explain what's going on. By the way, didn't you finally build your new house? Shouldn't this be the happiest time for you? You sound like you're in trouble. That's right. We finally built our dream house, but we took out such a big loan that our very lives are in danger. Our savings are almost gone and our debt keeps growing. What? How did this happen? We didn't want to lose you two. So we had no idea you were so wealthy. We wanted to at least build a grand house to show off. So we built a house that cost about 3 times our budget to get the upper hand over you. 3 times your budget? I heard you were planning to build $1 million house. Are you saying you spent $3 million on your new home? Yes, and our monthly mortgage payment is $8,000. That much? How can you afford that? We can barely make the payments, and now we can't afford to eat or travel, which we love doing. Going out was our favorite hobby. Yeah, I got the impression. You even spent 30 million just on your honeymoon. You were always traveling around abroad and domestically. But we can't suddenly start living frugally, so we're in the red every month. We've never been in debt before, so we quickly turned to payday loans. Now we're borrowing money from one place to pay off the loans from another. That does sound like a life-ruining situation. Wouldn't it be better to sell the house at this point? No way. I absolutely refuse. We just built our dream mansion. We invited so many friends over to show it off. It would be too embarrassing to sell it now. Then what are you going to do? Are you going to let this ruin your lives? That's why I contacted you, Sarah. Please, I'm begging you, please help us financially. Can you pay off our mortgage for us? What? Of course, we'll pay back any help you give us. We'll pay it all back with interest, so please help us. Don't you think it's more embarrassing to borrow money from the lower class couple you look down on? Well, yes, but we can't go back now. Look, I'm sorry for looking down on you before. You're finally apologizing, but it's still not happening. I asked Jack, but he doesn't want to help you either. No way. Please, Sarah, we're desperate. Can't you talk to Jack again? Weren't you bragging about being such a power couple? I'm sure you two amazing people like you can overcome this. Sarah, please, we made a mistake. We were arrogant and stupid, but we really need your help now. Emma, you and Tom have been looking down on us for years. You've insulted our jobs, our lifestyles, and our choices, and now you want us to bail you out? I know, we're terrible, but people can change, right? We've learned our lesson. Have you really? Or are you just saying that because you need our money? No, I mean it. This whole situation has been a wake-up call for us. We realize now how shallow and misguided we were. That's good to hear, Emma, but it doesn't change our decision. We won't be helping you. But what are we supposed to do? We can't keep up with the payments. We're drowning in debt. Have you considered downsizing, selling the house and moving to somewhere more affordable? But all our friends know about the new house. It would be so humiliating to sell it now. More humiliating than going bankrupt. More humiliating than losing everything. I don't know. We've worked so hard to maintain this image. And that's exactly the problem, Emma. You've been living for other people's approval, not for yourselves. But what would people think if we sell the house? Who cares what they think? You need to do what's best for your financial health and your future. I guess you're right, but it's so hard to let go of everything we've built. Emma, a house is just a building. Your well-being and your relationship with Tom are far more important. You're right. I know you're right, but it's so scary to start over. Starting over is better than counting down a path that's clearly leading to disaster. I suppose so, but even if we sell the house, we'll still be in debt. The market has gone down since we bought it. That's unfortunate, but it's still better than continuing to pile on more debt every month. You're probably right. I just wish we had listened to you earlier. We were so stupid. Well, at least you're realizing that now. It's not too late to make changes. I guess not, but we really could use some help. Are you sure you won't reconsider? Emma, I'm sorry, but our answer is final. We won't be giving you money. Not even a loan? We'll pay it back, I swear. No, Emma, not even a loan. You need to figure it out on your own. But we're family. Doesn't that mean anything? Family doesn't insult each other and look down on each other for years, Emma. You and Tom made your choices. Now you have to deal with the consequences. I can't believe you're being so cold after all we've been through. All we've been through? You mean all the times you belittled us and treated us like we were beneath you? That was in the past. Can't you forgive us now? Forgiveness doesn't mean we have to give you money, Emma. Fine, I guess we both know where we stand now. Thanks for nothing. Emma, I hope you and Tom can figure this out. I really do. But it won't be without money. Good luck. Whatever, I guess blood isn't thicker than water after all. Goodbye, Emma.
Hey, did Emma contact you again?
Yes, she did. She was begging for money.
Let me guess. They can't afford the new mansion.
Exactly. They're drowning in debt. Emma wanted us to pay off their mortgage.
Unbelievable. The nerve of those two.
I know. I told her we wouldn't help them.
Good. They made their bed. Now they have to lie in it.
I feel a little bad for them, though. They're really in a tough spot.
Don't feel bad, Sarah. They brought this on themselves with their arrogance and overspending.
You're right. I just hope they figure it out somehow.
They will. They might have to eat some humble pie, but they'll figure it out.
I guess so. It's just sad to see how their choices have led them to this point.
That's life. Sometimes you have to learn lessons the hard way.
True. Well, I've blocked Emma's number now. I don't think we'll be hearing from them.
Good. Let's focus on our lives and business. We've worked hard to get where we are.
You're right. I'm proud of what we've accomplished together.
Me too. Now, how about we go check on that new property we're renovating?
Sounds great. Let's go. Jack and I immediately blocked Tom and Emma's numbers. We explained the situation to our parents and relatives, so we'll never hear from those two again. Rumor has it that the once proud power couple, overwhelmed by loan repayments, made frequent mistakes at work and eventually committed a major medical error, resulting in their dismissal. They finally sold their mansion, but by then their debt have grown about $200,000. Now they're living in a small apartment, working hard to pay off their debts. Jack, I need you to be honest with me. Where are you right now?
At work, obviously. Why do you ask?
Are you sure about that?
Of course I'm sure. Got the wedding this weekend and the delayed honeymoon after that. I'm trying to wrap up as much work as possible beforehand.
I asked you to be honest, remember?
What do you mean? Work is work. I'm at the office, just like I said.
You're cheating on me, aren't you?
What? The heck are you talking about all of a sudden?
I hired a private investigator to follow you.
You did what?
For the past 3 hours, I've been receiving real-time reports of your movements since you left the office.
What the hell? Are you being serious right now? Hold on. What's this about a private investigator? Why would you do something like that?
Your behavior has been really strange for the past month, so I suspected you were cheating.
That's ridiculous. Why would you think that?
Late nights at work, secretive phone calls, always putting your phone face down. I'm not stupid, Jack.
Those are all just coincidences. You're reading too much into things.
Am I? Then explain why the investigator saw you meeting a woman at a cafe an hour ago.
That was just a work meeting.
A work meeting where you held hands across the table?
You're jumping to illogical conclusions.
I couldn't bear to go through with the wedding like this, so I took a chance and hired a private investigator to look into it.
I can't believe you do something like that. Don't you trust me at all?
Clearly. I was right not to. I have evidence of you cheating from other days too, not just today.
No, this isn't cheating. You've got it all wrong.
What else would you call meeting up with a female co-worker if not cheating?
It's not what you think. We're just friends.
Friends who hold hands and kiss in cafes?
They saw that?
So you admit it.
Look, it's not serious. It's just a bit of fun.
Fun? You call betraying me fun?
Come on. I want to do anything serious with the wedding being this weekend.
Oh, so it's okay to cheat as long as it's not serious.
It's just stress relief. The wedding planning has been intense, you know?
Stress relief? Are you kidding me right now?
You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Am I? You lied to me and said you were at work.
Okay, I'm sorry for lying. That was wrong.
You're sorry for lying, but not for cheating?
It's not cheating. It's just, I don't know, blowing off steam?
With another woman? How's that not cheating?
Look, you're my wife.
Exactly. I'm your wife, and you're doing this to me. How messed up is that?
I have no intention of divorcing you or anything like that.
Oh, how generous of you. So I should just accept your stress relief with another woman?
It's just that work's been really hectic before the wedding. The time I spent with her was just a form of stress relief, nothing more.
Do you not understand how cruel that is?
I said I'm sorry for lying. What more do you want?
An apology for the actual cheating would be a start.
It wasn't cheating.
We're already married, remember? We registered our marriage 6 months ago because of our work schedules, even though the ceremony and honeymoon were planned for later.
I know that.
Well, you clearly don't care, because if you did, you wouldn't be doing this.
You're making too big of a deal out of this.
Cheating when you were already married is unacceptable,
It's not cheating.
especially night before our wedding ceremony. How could you do this?
Look, I need some time to think about this.
Time to think about what?
About our relationship and everything.
What's there to think about? You cheated. It's that simple.
Not that simple. There's a lot at stake here.
Like what? Your guilt-free affairs?
No, like our future. Our families, the wedding.
Hold on a second. Are you more concerned about the wedding than our relationship?
That's not what I meant. We can't just throw everything away over this.
Over this? You mean your infidelity?
You're not saying the wedding's off now, are you?
That's not even the main issue here.
What do you mean it's not the main issue? It's our wedding.
We're married and you cheated on me. The ceremony is the least of our problems right now.
Come on, we can work through this. We don't need to cancel and everything.
Work through what? Your ongoing affair?
It's not ongoing. It was just a few times.
A few times? Oh, I guess that makes it alright then. How's that any better?
At least I'm being honest now.
Now, after I caught you?
Look, I made a mistake. But it's not worth throwing our whole relationship away over.
It's only natural that I'd be considering divorce. Forget about the wedding ceremony.
Divorce? No, that's not good. Can't do that.
Why not? You clearly don't respect our marriage.
Our marriage and divorce aren't just our problems, you know.
What are you talking about?
Think about our families, our friends, the matchmaker who introduced us.
Sure, I feel bad for our matchmaker, but...
Exactly. They introduced us because they thought we could build a happy family together.
And look how that turned out.
They were looking forward to the wedding too. Everyone was.
So I should stay with the cheater to make everyone else happy?
If we cancel the wedding or get divorced now, we'll be betraying everyone.
Yeah, you already betrayed them by cheating on me.
We both owe them a lot, don't we? Are you really going to betray their feelings now?
Hold on a second. Are you seriously trying to guilt me about this?
I'm just saying there's more at stake than just us.
The only one who betrayed anyone is you. It's not like I cheated, is it?
You're betraying our matchmaker, just as much as if you had been making such a big deal out of me blowing off a little steam by harping on about divorce.
A little steam? Is that what you call an affair?
It wasn't an affair! And yes, you're overreacting.
Overreacting to finding out my husband is cheating on me?
When you're married, it's important to be big-hearted and accepting about these things.
Are you serious right now? Except you're cheating.
It's not cheating. How many times do I have to say it?
Then what would you call it?
A mistake. A moment of weakness, but not cheating.
A moment that lasted for how long exactly?
It's not important. What's important is that we move past this.
Move past your infidelity without consequences?
Not without consequences. I said I was sorry, didn't I?
Sorry for lying, not for cheating.
Fine. I'm sorry for cheating too. Is that what you want to hear?
I want sincerity, not words you're saying just to appease me.
Look, I am sincere. I don't want to lose you over this.
You should have thought about that before you started your affair.
It wasn't an affair. It was just a thing.
A thing? Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, I mean, look, can we just forget about this and focus on our future?
Forget about your cheating, just like that?
Yes! I'll make it up to you.
Make it up to me how?
I don't know. What do you want? I'll do anything.
I want a husband who doesn't cheat on me.
I won't do it again, I promise.
How can I believe you?
'Cause I love you. This was just a stupid mistake.
A mistake you made multiple times.
I know. But it's over now, I swear.
Is it? Have you even ended things with her?
I will, right away. I'll call her right now if you want.
So you haven't even ended it yet?
I was going to, after the wedding.
After the wedding? Were you planning on maintaining your affair status throughout the entire ceremony?
No, I don't know what I was thinking.
Clearly you weren't thinking at all.
I was thinking about us, about our future.
While sleeping with another woman?
Ugh, it's not like I had feelings for her or anything.
Oh, that makes it so much better.
I didn't care about her one bit.
Wow, you're such a gentleman. Is that supposed to comfort me?
Kind of? It shows I'm committed to you emotionally.
But not physically, apparently.
I am! It was just a moment of weakness. It won't happen again.
You keep saying that, but how can I trust you?
Because I'm telling you the truth now. I want to make this work.
Now that you've been caught.
Yes! No! I would have told you eventually.
Eventually? When? After we had kids?
No, of course not. Look, I messed up, I know that. But I want to fix this.
I'm not sure if it can be fixed, Jack.
Of course it can. We love each other, don't we?
I thought we did, but now I'm not so sure.
Don't say that. I love you, I really do.
Love doesn't involve cheating, Jack.
I know. I made a mistake, a big one. But please, give me another chance.
I don't know if I can.
Please, Rose. Think about everything we built together.
Everything you've thrown away, you mean?
I haven't thrown it away. It's still here. We're still here.
Are we? Because the Jack I thought I knew wouldn't do this to me.
I'm still that person. I don't know. I lost my way for a little while.
A little while? How long has this been going on exactly?
Does it matter? It's over now.
It matters to me. I want to know how long you've been lying to me.
A couple of months, maybe.
A couple of months? We've only been married for 6.
I know. It was stupid. I'm so sorry.
Sorry doesn't cut it, Jack. Not for this.
What can I do? Tell me what I can do to fix this.
I don't think we can fix this.
Don't say that. We can work through this. I know we can.
I'm not sure I want to.
Please, Rose. Don't throw away our marriage over this.
I'm not the one who threw it away. You did that when you decided to cheat.
I made a mistake. People make mistakes.
This wasn't a mistake. It was a choice. A choice you made over and over again.
I know, you're right. But I'm choosing you now. I'm choosing our marriage.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think?
It's not too late. It's never too late. We can still make this work.
I don't know, Jack. I really don't know.
Just don't make any decisions right now, okay? Let's talk about this face to face.
I'm not sure I even want to see you right now.
I understand, but please, just give me a chance to explain in person.
Explain what? How you repeatedly cheated on me?
To explain how sorry I am. How much you mean to me. How I never meant to hurt you.
But you did hurt me, Jack. You hurt me more than I ever thought possible.
I know, and I hate myself for it. Please, just let me come home and we can talk about this.
I need some time to think. Don't come home right now.
Okay, I understand. But we will talk about this, right? You're not just going to decide without hearing me out.
I'll think about it, but right now, I need space.
Okay, I love you, Rose. Please remember that.
I wish that was enough, Jack. I really do. Hey, Jack, are we still on for coffee later?
Lisa, we need to talk.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. What's up?
Rose found out about us.
What? How?
She hired a private investigator. They've been following me.
Are you kidding me? That's insane.
I know, but that's not the point. We need to end this.
End it? Just like that?
Yes, just like that. I'm married, Lisa. This should never have happened.
But you said you weren't happy with her. That's why we started this.
I know what I said, but it was a mistake. All of it.
A mistake? Is that what I am to you? A mistake?
No, that's not what I meant. You're not a mistake, but this... us? It's wrong.
It didn't feel wrong when you were kissing me yesterday.
I know and I'm sorry. I got carried away. It won't happen again.
So that's it? You're just going to go back to her?
She's my wife, Lisa. I made vows to her.
Vows you've been breaking for months.
I know, and I feel terrible about it. But I need to try to make things right with Rose.
And what about me? What am I supposed to do?
I'm sorry, Lisa, I really am. This has to end.
You're sorry? That's all you have to say?
What do you want me to say? This was never supposed to be serious.
Maybe not for you, but did you ever think about how I might feel?
I didn't think it was like that for you.
Of course you didn't. You were too busy thinking about yourself.
It's not fair. We both knew what this was.
Did we? Because I thought there was something real between us.
Lisa, I care about you, I do. Rose is my wife.
A wife you've been cheating on? How is that any better?
It's not. I know it's not. But I have to try to make things right.
And what about me? I just get tossed by the wayside?
I'm sorry, Lisa. I never meant for things to go this far.
But they did. And now you're just walking out on me?
What choice do I have? My marriage is on the line.
A marriage you were ready to throw away yesterday.
I wasn't thinking clearly. I got caught up in the moment.
For months? You got caught up in the moment for months?
I know it sounds bad.
It doesn't just sound bad, Jack. It is bad.
Look, I'm sorry, I really am. But this has to end.
Fine, go back to your wife. See if I care.
Lisa, please don't be like this.
Be like what? Upset that I'm getting dumped?
We were never really together. You knew I was married.
And that makes it okay?
No, it doesn't. None of this is okay.
You got that right. So what now?
Now? Now we go back to being co-workers. Nothing more.
Just like that?
Yes, just like that. It's the right thing to do.
The right thing? Where was this rigid moral compass of yours all these months?
I know I messed up, but I'm trying to fix it now.
Fix it for yourself, you mean? What about me?
What do you want me to say?
I want you to admit that you used me.
I didn't use you. We both entered into this willingly.
Did we? Because I remember you telling me how unhappy you were in your marriage.
I was confused. I made a mistake.
A mistake. There's that word again.
Lisa, please. Can we just end this amicably?
You want me to be nice about being dumped?
I want us to be able to work together without issues.
Oh, so now you're worried about work.
Of course I am. This could affect both our careers.
Maybe you should have thought about that before starting an affair with a coworker.
You're right. I should have. I'm sorry.
Stop saying you're sorry. It doesn't change anything.
What do you want from me, Lisa?
I want you to admit that this means something for you.
It did mean something, but not enough to destroy my marriage over.
Wow. Thanks for that.
I didn't mean it like that.
Then how did you mean it? Because it sounds like I was just a fun little distraction for you.
You weren't just a distraction. But I have a life. A wife. Commitments.
Commitments you were happy to ignore until you got caught.
I know, I messed up badly.
So that's it? We're done?
We have to be. I'm sorry, Lisa.
Fine, go. But don't expect things to be normal at work.
Lisa, please. We need to be professional about this.
Professional? Like sleeping with your coworker?
It's not fair.
None of this is fair, Jack, but that's life, isn't it?
I really am sorry, Lisa.
Save it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Okay. I'll see you at work then.
Whatever. Goodbye, Jack. Hello, is this Rose? Yes, who's this? This is Lisa, Jack's friend. Oh, I see. I've transferred the money to the specified account for the you-know-what. Please confirm. I've confirmed it. The transfer fee was deducted from my end, so I didn't get the full amount. When I made the claim, I asked you to cover the transfer fee, didn't I? Look, our affair consists of meeting a grand total of 3 times, and it was only for about a month. I'm really annoyed about having to pay for compensation. You got most of it. What's a big deal about the transfer fee? Wow, Lisa, affair? I can really feel your sincerity and remorse here. Sincerity? As if. Clearly. But I paid the compensation, so we're good now, right? Honestly, the fact that I'm even talking to you at all makes me incredibly uncomfortable and angry. I don't have the energy to fight this right now. I'll let the transfer fee slide. Forget it. Thank you. I've confirmed the compensation payment. I'll be taking my leave now. Wait a moment. Is there something else? I heard tomorrow's wedding is going to be super fancy. Excuse me? It's at the Ritz, right? Yes, it is. Why are you asking about this? I heard the ceremonies and receptions at the place cost a fortune, and that it's a popular place with celebrities. That's correct. It's a very prestigious venue. I heard it's so beautiful you can take amazing photos from pretty much anywhere. And there's a reception hall called the Sky Garden that takes up the entire floor with a breathtaking view. You seem to know a lot about it. I've done my research. It sounds amazing. It is indeed a very nice venue. I bet. Must be nice to be able to afford a place like that. Why don't you use it when you get married, Lisa? I wish I could marry a man who could afford a place like that. What do you mean? Someone like Jack, for example. Someone like Jack? I mean, he must be earning a lot to be able to have a wedding at a place like that, right? There's not really any of your business. To be honest, I wasn't really interested in him at first. What are you talking about? He's not my type at all. And why did you have an affair with him? But when I heard about the wedding and got an invitation as a coworker, at first, I thought there was no way I waste my precious days off on a colleague's wedding. You got an invitation? I don't remember inviting you. Jack invited me. He said it would be fine. I see. Go on. I mean, renting a dress and preparing a gift costs quite a lot, doesn't it? Sure, going to weddings can be surprisingly expensive. I didn't want to spend that kind of money on someone who's just a coworker. Then why did you decide to come? Because when I saw where the venue was, I was shocked because it said the Ritz. And I couldn't believe someone I knew could afford to have a wedding at such a famous place. What are you implying? I mean, sure, a company pays well, but not that well. I mean, what are you trying to say? Even though I get paid well, I don't really like my job. I'm not sure how this is relevant. It's a hassle to go to work every day. Okay, so I wanted to find someone to depend on quickly. Huh? What are you even talking about? Basically, I'm saying I want to marry a man who can afford a wedding at the Ritz. Are you implying what I think you are? Then I could become a housewife and live a good life, right? Are you saying it wasn't just an affair to you? Did you actually have your sights set on Jack for real? Yes, I was being completely serious. I can't believe this. But we only dated for a month, and I ended up having to pay compensation. Sure, it wasn't much, but I'm planning to come to the wedding tomorrow to try bragging myself a rich-looking guy to make up for it. I really don't think there's much point in you coming to the wedding venue tomorrow. I'll decide if there's a point or not. Lisa, the wedding is canceled. What? Since when? Since I found out about the affair. You can't cancel it. I've already made a beauty salon appointment and made my preparations. I'm sorry, but that's not my problem. Of course it's your problem. You're ruining my chances. Chances of what? Finding another married man? To find someone who can provide for me. Duh. Wow, this conversation is clearly a waste of my time. If you see any good men tomorrow, introduce them to me. There won't be any men there because there won't be a wedding, Lisa. We'll see about that. Hey, your name was Rose, right? Hey, your name was Rose, right? Yes, that's right. I've arrived at the wedding venue, but something seems off. What? You actually came? I thought everyone who got RSPV'd had been contacted about this, but clearly I was wrong. Contacted? What are you talking about? About the wedding being canceled. I can't reach Jack either, and I've arrived at the venue, but no one's here. Yes, because the wedding is canceled. What do you mean it's canceled? I told you the wedding was canceled, didn't I? No, you didn't. When did this happen? I said it would be pointless for you to come. You never said it was canceled, though. The wedding has been canceled. I thought that was clear from our conversation. How's that clear? You just said it would be pointless to come. Did you really think we would put on a happy face and pretend nothing happened after the affair was discovered? You canceled my chances to meet someone? That's what you're worried about? Not the fact that you helped ruin a marriage? My life is important too, you know. By the way, we also got divorced. Divorced? What? Over a month-long affair? Yes, over betrayal of trust and vows. It wasn't even an affair. What would you call it then? It was just a bit of fun. Fun? You call destroying a marriage fun? You're overreacting. It wasn't that serious. Whether to consider that fun as an affair is my decision, I think. But isn't divorce and canceling the wedding going too far? That's not for you to decide. Besides, you're at fault too. I'm at fault? How did you figure that? I mean, you couldn't even be there for him to relieve his stress. Excuse me? You were his wife, but you couldn't even comfort him. Guys don't stray for nothing. It must have been your fault somehow. I was lied to, cheated on, and even after it was discovered, I didn't receive a single proper apology from him. Just because you didn't get an apology, canceling the wedding over it is still childish. What are you, 6? This isn't about my level of maturity, Lisa. This is about basic trust and respect in a marriage. Then you should apologize for him too. Apologize? For what? Say you're sorry for not being able to comfort him. How did we even get to this conversation? I paid compensation, got all dolled up at the salon, and even prepared a gift. That's not my problem. Of course I'm angry that my chances to find someone to depend on is gone. How could we have a wedding when I divorced him? You actually went through with the divorce? Yes, I did. The divorce was finalized yesterday. Over a stupid affair? Over betrayal of trust in our marriage vows. It's a waste for me to come here. Of course it was. I did try telling you not to come. At least pay me back for the beauty treatments and transportation costs. That's ridiculous. I didn't owe you anything. You ruined my plans. Your plans to what? Find another married man to leech off to? To find financial stability. That's not my responsibility. Wait a minute. You said you divorced, right? Yes, that's right. So that means he's single now, right? Technically, yes, but why does that matter? A single man who can afford a wedding at the Ritz, you say? Are you serious right now? So there's no problem if I marry him, right? That's up to you, but what? Didn't you say he wasn't your type? Marriage is about more than just the type. What do you mean? More importantly, as long as he can provide me with financial stability for life, any man will do. Wow, talk about being shallow. Say what you want. This is the shortest road to happiness. Happiness built on using others? Remember this, old lady. Putting your emotions aside and using marriage rationally as a tool to achieve happiness is the smart woman's way. I see. If you're so determined, I won't say anything anymore. Good now, where can I find Jack? I don't know, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Fine, I'll find him myself. Good luck with that. You'll need it.
Rose, can we talk?
What is there to talk about, Jack?
Can't we reconsider the divorce?
Are you serious?
I apologize from the bottom of my heart for fooling around with Lisa.
Fooling around? Is that what you call it?
Yes, because an affair would be a betrayal. And I never intended to do that.
You lied to me and met another woman, but you say you didn't mean to betray me? How can you say that?
It was a kind lie to avoid hurting you.
How is someone you can't even properly apologize kind?
I'm apologizing now.
You say it's for me, but it's all for yourself.
That's not true. I really do love you.
Love doesn't involve cheating, Jack.
I know, I messed up. But can't we work through this?
I don't think we can. The trust is gone.
But what about our matchmaker? They'll be devastated.
Her matchmaker? That's what you're worried about?
They put so much effort into bringing us together.
You're the one who betrayed our matchmaker.
I apologized a lot, didn't I?
Only after I brought up the divorce.
I'm really sorry, I really am. From the bottom of my heart.
The divorce is settled. I received the compensation, and it's on record that you're at fault.
Isn't there anything I can do to change your mind?
That's enough for me, so let's just say our goodbyes.
Don't say that. Give me another chance.
Why should I?
Because I love you. And because my life would be ruined otherwise.
What do you mean?
I took out some loans for the wedding. And now with the cancellation fees.
That's not my problem anymore, Jack.
Please, Rose, I'm begging you.
You should have thought about the consequences before you cheated.
I know, I messed up. But please, can we try to work it out?
No, Jack, it's over. Hey, Rose, it's Lisa again. What is it now? Why don't you tell me about Jack's situation? What situation? I said I want to marry a rich man and live a good life, remember? And, well, it turns out he started taking out loans after you mentioned divorce. Don't you think you had an obligation to tell me that? That's right, I had zero obligations whatsoever. I had no obligations to tell you anything about his financial situations. Full stop. Well, I've already married him. What? Isn't that too fast? It was a rushed courthouse wedding because I thought I was getting a rich husband. I see you've already made your bed. Now you have to lie in it. Why did he take out loans? For the compensation, wedding cancellation fees, and honeymoon cancellation fees. Wait, I understand the compensation and honeymoon being unexpected expenses, but what about the wedding cancellation fees? Weren't you going to pay for the wedding anyways? The wedding costs were going to be covered with the help of my relatives, our savings, and the cash gifts from guests. Your relatives? Actually, my uncle is an executive director at a big company. He's what you called a high-ranking executive. What? Why am I just hearing about this now? It wasn't relevant before. He's also a rather big fish in the stock market, if you catch my drift. So, you come from money? I don't know all the details, but he and his wife didn't have children, so they really doted on me. I guess you could say I never really struggled financially. I can't believe this. That's why he introduced me to a young man from the company where he's an executive director. Wait, are you saying? That's how I started dating Jack and ended up marrying him. I never thought it would turn out like this. I feel terrible for my uncle. Hold on, by executive director, do you mean the executive director at our company? Yes, that's right. Oh my god. That's why he was so adamant about not divorcing me. I had no idea. If things had gone smoothly with me, he would have been on the fast track to success. And now? It's a shame, isn't it? No way. But surely he can't stay at the company after divorcing due to infidelity and even canceling the wedding, right? It's like he smeared mud on the executive director's face. This can't be happening. I heard he felt he couldn't face everyone at work, so he resigned voluntarily. What? I didn't hear about this. Well, that's not really my business anymore. Well, it is my business. I just married him. That's all I can tell you. You mean I married an employee man? That's not happiness. It's just hell. This can't be happening. I wonder if Jack's getting my messages. I doubt he'll respond. The phone's not connecting again. Maybe he's avoiding you. I didn't want an employed loser. I heard that you wanted to divorce Jack, but he refused with all his might. In the end, unable to separate, you couldn't quit your job and ended up supporting my unemployed loser of an ex-husband. Jack initially tried job hunting, but couldn't find anything he wanted to do. However, to repay his debts, he reluctantly started working in an industry he didn't like. I heard you're both struggling quite a lot. This is a nightmare. How did you find all this out? I have my sources. Plus, it's a small world. I can't believe this is happening to me. Well, Lisa, you got what you wanted. You married Jack. Congratulations. This isn't what I wanted at all. You wanted financial stability, didn't you? Now you have the chance to prove it to yourself and Jack. This isn't fair. I was supposed to be the one provided for. Life isn't always fair. Sometimes we have to take responsibilities for the problems we create. There has to be a way out of this. I'm afraid that's between you and Jack now. I'm no longer involved. Can't you help? Your uncle's the executive director after all. I'm sorry, but that's not my place anymore. You have to figure this out on your own. I can't believe this is happening to me. Believe it, and maybe next time, think twice before pursuing a married man for his money. I need to go. I have to talk to Jack. Good luck with that. You'll need it. This isn't over. I'll find a way out of this mess. I'm sure you'll try your best. Goodbye, Lisa. I heard that Lisa wanted to divorce Jack, but he refused definitively. In the end, unable to separate, Lisa couldn't quit her job and ended up supporting the unemployed Jack. Jack initially tried job hunting but couldn't find anything he wanted to do. However, he had debts to repay, so he had no choice but to reluctantly start working at an industry he didn't like. Last I hear, they're both struggling quite a bit.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.